about to embark upon a most unprecedented expedition.
Once they made history.
I must see to it that you die.
Now, they are history. Bill and Ted are dead.
Welcome to hell.
It's the Grim Reaper, dude. How's it hanging, Def?
But they're having one hell of a time.
This is not what I expected this place to look like at all. We got totally lied to by our album covers, man.
Taking in the sights.
Not bad, dude. We totally knew a guy got one of those in his bucket of chicken.
Making new friends.
Excuse us, dude, but is there any way we can get back?
You may challenge me to a contest.
J7.
You have sunk my battleship.
Excellent!
Best 2 out of 3.
What?
Enjoying the family.
No way!
Invading the present.
I totally possessed my dad.
Battling the future.
You're metal, dude! Excuse us, but your shoes are untied. Can't believe we just melded death!
And meeting their maker.
Guy, congratulations on Earth! Not to mention your other great planets. Mars, Jupiter, Uranus.
It's the comeback of all time. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It's a trip.
Best of 7?
Damn right!
Ah, dude! Left hand red. Ah! Yeah!
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, everybody, welcome to Some Kind of Radio Show here live on Facebook Live. Earl McCune in the studio with Tony the Comedy Killer.
Hello, everybody.
On Zoom, Father John and Victoria. We're here, we're live, we're worldwide, and you know what? Did you guys see the thing that our New Year's Eve, basically at Times Square, is going to be canceled this year?
It's going to be kind of virtual.
Yeah, they're not going to allow anybody in.
I figure you're going to see a lot of that this year.
Yeah, probably going to see a lot of that. But yeah,
big cities don't want to do crap.
The big apple going to the big crapple.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, this house will be hosting a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, well, that's.
And I'll be out driving the drunks for the 5th year in a row. Because somebody asked me that today when I was running around there. Like, so what do you do? So how is New Year's Eve for you guys? And I'm like, second busiest day of the year for me. And they're like, second. He said, night before Thanksgiving, way busier than New Year's Eve.
Oh, I believe it.
And well, I think this year now is if DeWine doesn't lift the order, bars are going to lose out because people are going to have to be out by 11 o'clock. They're going to be home in front of the tube watching. Watching,
right.
They're going to be.
They're going to have to be because right now, as it sits, it goes through Thanksgiving weekend.
Right. That's
exactly
the way it looks right now.
Yeah, and then, they lifted capacity, so you can be at a full capacity for dining and bars now again. They don't have to limit their capacity, but but the times haven't changed. So it'll be because I'm trying to think over the last 4 years. 1 year I was at Sheetz watching a ball drop because I'm out driving and I try to take a little bit of a break. 1 year I was I came by your apartment and was there. 1 year I went by Ben's party.
Right.
Because Ben was like, "Hey, we're on a New Year's Eve party," and then there I go knocking on the door to go out, and somebody answers, and I'm like, "Is Ben here?" He looked at me, "Huh?
Huh? Who's Ben?
I'm like, "Dude, you invited me over. I figured I'd pop over for a few." Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
And then last year I went by the old bar I used to go to, and their big New Year's Eve party was all at 10 people.
Yeah,
So-
last year last year was the first New Year's Eve I've had off in years. Now I'm going to be probably working this one because I don't have basically anyone to work
For
right
you.
now for me, because it's just that we're short-staffed, and plus
Yeah.
we don't know what we're going to be doing. If the order don't get lifted, I don't know if we're going to have a
Party or
big thing or not, because if we can't serve alcohol, what's the point?
and I'm wondering for the bars, if the timing doesn't get extended,
Yeah.
why is somebody going to bother to go to a bar until 11 o'clock? And then,
knowing DeWine, he's probably going to extend this damn order out. But we'll wait and see. I mean, we're a little over and halfway through this 120 days.
Yeah.
On the 4-month order that was issued, the order that just came down. Now restaurants and bars are going to be allowed at full capacity here in Ohio.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say anything about the time. Of course, everyone's reading it because it goes into effect. What did it go into effect last night?
Last
at midnight?
night, yep.
So tonight they're allowed to be at full capacity, but
yeah.
they still got to shut down at 11.
And they still got to, you still got to have a mask on.
Still got to have a mask on to walk in and walk out.
If you're not seated, you're
If
not
you're not
allowed to go
seated.
up to a bar to order your own stuff anymore. You've got to get served.
Yep.
And when you're sitting down, you don't have to have your mask on. But as you're perusing, going to the bathroom, leaving, coming in,
Doing what you do.
doing
Yep.
what you do.
Yeah.
So you got to do that. But then, like the place I go to Sunday nights to karaoke,
Yeah.
can get rid of the dividers.
Right.
So,
Right.
as long as.
Right.
Here's what I think's going to happen is, at least up there anyways, you're going to get people, it's going to be 11 o'clock, the bar's going to kick them out. Where are they going to end up? Out in the street?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly. Probably.
They ain't going to go anywhere. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
Governor DeWine calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the drawback on a lot of that is going to be, they end up out in the street. Some of these places, okay, the bars are closed and you're
Yeah.
downtown.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll go home, and if you're not going home, then they're going to pick you up on a drunken disorderly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Tony.
No, I mean,
Couple quick things here. Not it's kind of a shitty segue, but I do apologize. Doing some looking what we're going to be doing here after the first of the year. Of course, we're going to be moving back to internet radio. We're going to be streaming live on backalleyradio.com. The one thing that will probably be going away with this show will be the live video shows. We're going to go back to strictly an audio. If we do a Facebook live thing at all, it won't be as fancy as this.
Yeah.
With all the video and all that. What we'll do, because we're going to only have so much bandwidth to work with, we're probably just going to eliminate the video. Zoom will still work for those guys so they can have a good quality line and everything. But we'll probably just go strictly to audio streaming and maybe do like some Facebook Live type of thing without all the like kind of what we did with the old station.
Yeah.
Just showing the studio. Just so we have that audience too. But the fancy schmancy scores video like we're doing now it will go away once we are going back to internet radio. We're going back to the true roots of being a radio show. That's kind of what we that's the plan. Like I said, right now, we'll probably still do a live video, but it won't be as fancy as all this right now with the video. Now, unless I can figure out a way to get the bandwidth a little higher and better and make all this happen, but I was doing some thinking about it, and we're kind of just looking at making since we're going to be doing radio only, we're going to be a radio show.
Yep.
And that'll be after January. John's got some John's pretty excited. I mean, now that we got the website up.
Yeah, a little excited. We got a landing page. Actually works. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? It only took me a day. Okay, can you bring me some down? Thanks, bud. Yeah. Excuse me a second. Tony, go ahead.
I'll talk. So.
I'll be right up.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's, we got the domain, we got the landing page, and then, And then once, everything gets launched, all rock and roll?
Yes, sir. It's going to be rock and roll. We're going to do podcasts, our shows, and I think there's going to be some new stuff that each of us are going to try and do.
Yeah. Something.
And hopefully this will work. And we say we're doing it as a hobby. We're not doing it as business.
Yeah.
So we're just doing this thing for fun. I mean, there's minor costs associated, of course, but
yeah,
between us four, we can figure it out and pay for it.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the expense of what SKO was.
Oh, not even close.
So not even close. I mean, well, and what's really sad, John, is the first internet station that I had known of before anything, before ours, before where we were, and anything, they are ceasing operations at Sunday at midnight. If that tells you how hard.
Can you repeat that one more time?
There is a Cleveland internet radio station. I'll just say.
Oh, that WoW place.
Something like that. Yeah, you're kind of close, and they are ceasing operations at midnight. They've been around, 10 years. They are ceasing operations at midnight, and they had some local, some legendary people that were actually behind their mics, and I'm talking like legendary that we used to hear on terrestrial.
Oh, you're talking about WoW?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
they're ceasing operations.
Yeah, I know we were going to talk about their ceasing operations. That's the thing, and they were one of the big time ones.
Yeah.
And I know they're saying COVID, and I'll tell you what, and this is being a guy that's been in the internet radio business before.
Yeah.
It was hard enough to make ends meet before COVID. God, can you imagine if we were in operation now? We'd be screwed. But, the good thing about, good segue here, when we start doing Back Alley, and John will attest to this, we're doing this strictly as a hobby.
Yeah.
As a hobby station. We're not doing this as a business. It's just really going to be a fun hobby. What, Victoria? You look confused.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly confused because I'm like, I must not understand something here.
Okay, what do you don't understand?
Okay.
We'll try to explain it. John.
Maybe because you guys are talking in circles and I don't know who you're referring to, but I think I know who you're referring to, but you don't want to say who I think you're referring to.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Oh, WoW's out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not right. That's not
Oh,
what I
This
thought
is
you were
related to
talking
anything
about.
we're doing.
I need some of the other one too. Okay.
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No. Oh, WoW is as far as Northeast Ohio, they were the area's biggest
Internet radio.
Very, very.
And I think they were probably the first too.
They were the first Cleveland station in Cleveland. Plus, they were the biggest.
Yes.
And if you look at their setup, it looked like a real legit.
Yeah, you walk in and
terrestrial radio station.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and some of the people that they had, I'll give a shout. My hands down, growing up, my mom always listened to oldies. And, even, this is, go 70s, 80s. She was still listening to, 60s and type of thing. And God love her, Ravenna Maselli. She's been around the area forever. She retired from terrestrial and then helped to launch this. Mm-hmm. And I remember she came up, and I'm like, I just always remember hearing you on the oldie station out of Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And it was just great, now that you're here.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you're just a familiar name, familiar voice. Because, when Barbara Adams passed away a week ago.
Right.
I'm like, I grew up listening to Matt Patrick and her on the Waking Crew. Everybody did. I mean, they pretty much dominated Cleveland Akron radio. And then, of course, I kind of, scrum through and try to listen to something mornings if I'm awake.
Sure.
But I'm like, you get a lot of these people who've been around forever. Lanigan.
Oh, yeah.
He finally retired.
Yeah.
And, so it's just, because, I remember Lanigan on the Prize movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's just, we get, it was like I was telling somebody
Remember
before.
It was Lanigan, Webster, Malone. Remember
yeah.
That? Mm-hmm.
And the Webster dude was kind of a hefty fella.
Mm-hmm.
And Malone was a black dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just and then now it's somebody that I've never heard of. But it's just everybody, you wake up in the morning's probably one of the biggest times for any radio station to make their impact if you're going for people that are still listening terrestrial.
Right.
We want to do this, and we want people to tune in, listen to our rock, but then tune in to listen to our podcast and our programs.
Right.
Especially Friday night.
Right. Exactly.
So, and it's just, if it tells you if the absolute biggest
is going down.
It tells you how hard it is to really keep something up and going, and you really can't make any money doing this.
No, and that's the thing. There's just the licensing entities have you so handcuffed. Unless you got very deep pockets and you got an advertising budget, you can advertise outside of your internet rate, your own self, and you get legitimately advertise your business on billboards and whatever, make yourself known. And to circumvent that, you don't have to get the blanket license through, like, say, Live 365.
Yeah.
But if you have deep enough pockets to self-license and pay the entities directly, that's the only way you can sell advertising.
Yeah.
And it's just, we looked at the cost of that before, like when we had SKO going.
Yeah.
We looked at the cost of that. We were like, God, what if we do that on our own? But then it was thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Literally.
Yeah.
We did a lot of research on it, and it's literally thousands of dollars a year. I'm like, God, and we're paying $60 a month to license through there. I'd rather pay $600 a year and have a blanket license than pay $4,000 or $5,000 and hope that, God, you have enough advertising to make up to cover that. Because unless you got very, very, very deep pockets.
Yeah.
It's such a tough business. That's why when we started talking about doing back alley, and John knows exactly what I'm talking about. We're like, let's do this for fun. Let's do it as a hobby. We don't have anything we have to worry about. We're not going to try and sell ads because we're not going to. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't anyway.
Yeah.
So let's just get ourselves some music licenses. Let's play some tunes we like. Let's pick up some really good podcasts, and we'll run this show on it. And we'll just have fun doing it. Who cares,
We already got the equipment.
We got the equipment. Why don't we just have a little fun, And that's exactly it. Because, as much fun as we had doing SKO, my stress level was just because of so much money going out of pocket every month. I'm like, God, I stopped having fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at how much money I'm spending every month. God, can we make some advertising revenue happen so we can stay open? No. I mean, that's where, and then once, like I said, the day that our stream licensing company, that's who we had, shut down on us.
Yep.
That was the beginning of the end. And to do it now as a business is next to impossible.
Yeah.
And anybody doing it now and trying to make it as a business, and you know what? I hope the hell they all do well, but here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're not doing it legally like somebody we know, that's...
Yeah.
And here's the thing. And they're going to get caught.
Yeah, they will.
They're going to get caught. And when they get caught, I don't want that. I wouldn't want that lawsuit because they charge you like so much for every infraction you do wrong.
Yep.
Well, that's thousands per day, I guarantee you.
Hundreds of thousands per day. Some of these, it depends on who you're licensing, who the entity is, and who the union is through.
Yeah.
ASCAP's the big one. If you're playing ASCAP music without a license, oh boy, they're going to nail you for a couple $5,000 a song or $10,000 a song per day.
We can only pray one day that they realize, quote, get it, that maybe, but they won't.
No, and I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, it's just
so. Like I said, when we announced we're going to do back alley, like John, how many conversations did you say we had when we were really kind of going over this? Probably 2 or 3 dozen.
Oh, good Lord, at least a couple dozen.
Yeah, and not to mention the ones we have every day still.
Right. Well, but the thing is, and I'll tell anybody this: the licensing, the companies that are doing the licensing, they figured it out.
Oh yeah,
how to screw the stations.
Oh, exactly. They know exactly how to do it, and they're lining their pockets pretty heavy because I'm sure they got a nice deal with ASCAP, BMIC, SAC, and SoundCloud, and I'm sure they got a nice deal in place. And they're probably, they're paying. Okay, we'll pay you. But, hey, we're going to be making some real money because we're selling a shit ton of real advertising, and we're going to make the stations run it.
Well, and I'm sure they wouldn't have gone into that business unless they had the contacts in that in those agencies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly. And, they got those agencies in their back pocket. And, they're what it does, it screws the little guy. It keeps you legal, but it screws the little guy. And that's what screwed us when we had SKO Radio Network. That is what killed our station. And, I look at it this way. We gave it a hell of a run. But then, there's that little part of you is like, God, we're looking at, I watch other products out there. I see a lot of them. And I go, God, we could still do better than that, even if we, but I said, God, I don't want to, I was like, God, do we just want to, like we talked about, John, if we do this as a business, I don't want to fork out that. It was like, screw the business end. Let's just do it for fun. Let's do stuff where we like to play. Let's have fun with it, and let's just put it out there and just have a good time doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't expect it's not a business anymore.
You got to be. It's got to be a committed hobby, and basically what it is, and here's the thing. It's an expensive hobby in some aspects. Pardon me as I chew my pizza. Wrong thing to do on the radio.
Well, the other thing, Earl, like I said, is for the four of us. I mean, we've all got real jobs. Tony's got a real job too, doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
we ain't got time to put into it 24/7.
No, not like we did. Like SKO was a great concept when we had it. I'm like, God, we were hoping in 2 to 3 years to start making money and do it for real. But here's the thing. It just didn't pan out that way.
No.
Here's the thing. Beginning of the year of 19, okay, we all know what happened beginning of the year 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we started making some changes to the business model. We made some changes to the staff. We put Aaron at program director, Mike at general manager. Dylan and I did what Dylan and I did. We started yeah.
Yeah.
He touched me in wrong places.
The Beatles song, right?
Yeah, right. So anyway, we're looking at by around March, I was like, our listener numbers went way up. And I mean way up.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just because we had some continuity to ourselves, we sounded good, we had less issues, and then all of a sudden we started getting people interested in advertising with us. It's like, great, this is starting to look good. Looks real good. And all of a sudden, bam, just like that day in, what was it? May? Yeah, May, whatever it was. They we get an email or a text message. Hey, did you see the thing on stream licensing? They shut down middle of the week. Well, we're screwed because we knew. So here's the thing: when we first started SKO, we knew there was 2 major superpowers in that business at the time. It was stream licensing, Live 365.
Mm-hmm.
Stream licensing was a lot of people's choice because you paid a little more, but you were able to sell advertising.
Yep.
Great. Live 365, all good. They even provide you. They'll even stream it for you. Only problem is, guess what? You can't sell an ad. You have to run ours. Guess what? That screws you. The only thing if we were as a business, the only thing you can do is sell sponsorships. Well, the problem is when you want to sell sponsorships, all well and good, but you have to charge a fraction of what you were going to charge for advertising.
Yep.
A. B. The problem is when you have 20 different people coming in and out, everyone ran different shows at different times, so we had no consistency on times. So to a potential advertiser, well, when's my live read going to run? Well, it's going to run at 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, going to run at 6 o'clock here, evening here, might not run the next day, then, well, that sucks.
They want it run at 2 o'clock every day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They want consistency in the schedule.
Right, and you can't blame them. I would, too, if I was paying somebody for...
Because, I don't say...
and it had to be a live read.
Yeah.
That was the only way around it. We had to be a live read, and it had to be done consistently.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like you look back at the scheduling, how we had it, because it was like we had our cuckoo staff on Monday nights, and then I'm trying to think, Tuesday nights was... Well, I don't remember.
Well, Deb was originally on Tuesday.
Yeah, and then
it was Handy Randy.
Handy Randy.
Yeah,
right.
And then
Deb took that over.
And then Deb took that over.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, I couldn't come in until 7.
Right.
Because I was still working my other job. And
Thursday was
Steph and Chris.
Steph and Chris, and after that we had your buddy.
Yeah.
And
yeah, my buddy.
Your buddy. And then Friday was us. Saturday was a bunch of stuff. We had Saturdays was our full day. We had the game
we had video game due in the afternoon.
Right. And then Sunday was Bob Fritz. So, I mean, we had different times of the day. So it just was so tough. One thing we talked about with what we're going to do with Back Alley is we're going to have times every day we're going to run podcast.
Yep.
And then live programming. So we know from 7 to 10 every day, there's going to be live talk shows. And maybe in the afternoon, we might say from 1 to 3, we're going to have live talks. Or not live talk, but podcast.
Yeah.
So we know consistently every single day, this is the time for music. This is the times for talk shows and podcasts.
Yep.
Bam.
Consistency.
Consistently. But we're doing it for fun, too. And we're just going to say, hey, you know what? We're doing this for fun. Here, send us your podcast. But here's the thing we decided, too. It better be damn good.
Yeah.
And we're going to we want to, you know, we're looking for exceptional podcast, proven podcast to run on our station.
And I'll tell you one thing, Earl and John, since you two are going to be part of the founders of this, I'm not doing 3 shows again. I'm not doing sports guns and scores.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether to
We
come in
wouldn't
on.
expect that from you, Tony.
Yeah, we're not going to
I
expect
didn't know,
that from you.
come in on Wednesday nights and talk about guns.
No.
Friday nights come in and talk about
You
sports.
were like the marathon man at SKO.
I was there 3 nights a week.
You was there 3 nights. You was there more than I was. You kidding me? And I was there a lot. But we decided we're just going to do this for fun. We're going to, like I said, the most of our programming will be, it's going to be podcasting and good music. And that's the key. Live shows will probably be Friday night, maybe on Saturday. We might even turn a Saturday show into a podcast. I don't know. John's got a podcast he wants to do. He's waving his hand like, hi.
Oh, our secret Asian man showed up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Secret
Hi.
Asian man.
Secret Asian man.
What's up
I'm
there,
here.
Ben?
Greetings. Hello. Hi.
Hey, Ben, you look better than at least you got your shirt on today.
Yeah. Well,
Praise the Lord, hallelujah.
kind
Oh
of.
God, he had to show his nipple. It's
Kind of.
nipples are nipples.
Kinda got it on.
Only nipples after 8 o'clock, Ben.
Oh, sorry.
Well, he's getting ready for his Harrier contest, so.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing that. That's gonna be a fun night too when we have
The wax on, wax off.
wax on, wax off night right here at the SKO Media Group studio here. And,
Are we actually doing this?
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you bet your ass it's gonna
I
happen.
was kind of drunk when we were talking about it.
Oh
so,
yeah, well guess what?
Guess what?
Well,
You're
guess
like
what? You are not backing out of this one.
you're like you
Sorry.
kept telling Aaron, bring it on, bitch.
Yeah, I did. Because I
October
won't.
16th, is that correct?
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Let me double check. I have it in the calendar. Hold on.
Yeah, because I need to make sure that I'm available when I can come get the
Yeah.
sexy secretary to do what she's got to do.
Yep. 16th. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I have.
I woke up last Saturday and I was thinking to myself, what?
Did I say? Did you have to re-listen to yourself?
I didn't listen back to it. No.
You should have.
you should.
You in that hat, your shirt off, man. That was just
Oh,
classic.
I remember that, and yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I woke up a little sore the next morning.
Dude, did you take it in the
Are
butt?
you sure you didn't wake up a little hungover?
That's what I meant. A
Hey,
little.
Uh-huh.
He woke up a little sore. He took it in the poop shooter.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Sure.
It talks to me a little drunk.
Yeah. I was feeling it Saturday morning.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
But hey, I'll keep my word. I won't cry like a little bitch.
here we go. Here we go.
We go. And Aaron can't defend himself tonight either.
Yep. Good news.
Well,
Good.
hey,
Yeah.
more shit. I can talk.
Good news tonight. The return of Hilljack. He's not going to be live, but he did record a top 10, brand new top 10 tonight, guys.
Good.
You let him in.
No, he recorded
Yay.
it from his toilet and he decided now that he heard the name of the he heard the name Hilljack Farms or and Hilljack Bob Farms or whatever he called it. That's
Right.
that's now he's calling his his property Hilljack Farms.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't ask. You don't want to know. Anyway.
I don't think I want to know. Of
Hey,
course,
Ben, did you
like I
leave
said,
your
I
butt
thought I
plug
saw him
here?
the other day running around here, but he disappeared so fast I didn't know if it was him or not.
I found Ben's butt plug.
Oh, Jesus. My God. Let's take a break, guys. Some kind of radio show coming at you here live on Facebook Live. We'll be right back in about 6 minutes. Stay tuned. First clip from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey coming at you.
sweetie poo. It looks like I'll be running a little late tonight.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I'll be a little late, okay? Oh, it's okay. I'll miss you too. I can't wait to snuggle. Honey, I got out on time after all. Yeah, meeting got postponed. Turns out we really didn't even need to.
Oh my god.
Buster! Put it there!
Sunny side up and... Oh, fucking shit. You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making, eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, yep. Do you even lift, bro? Speed bump! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now, don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Where the fuck should we go 911? That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelizing over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Rip remix. Flip it round, flip it all upside down. Biscuits, you just got served breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan, and you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free, and it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
Wonder who that could be. How's it going, Bill and Ted? Ted, it's us again. How's it going, Bill? Not bad, Bill. And you? Bad. We came to help you guys in your most unfortunate situation. Yeah. How? Come with us. We'll show you. Okay. Excuse us. Dude. I got a weird feeling here. Why? I don't know. How do we know these guys are really us? Ted, we've been through this before. Now, if it wasn't for the previous intervention of our future selves, would we have even passed history? Or met the babes? Or had a most excellent adventure through time? Okay. Ted, if you're really me, how many fingers am I about to hold up? 3. Whoa! You're right! Let's go, guys. We'll drive. Ted? What? I have a feeling we're about to embark upon a most unprecedented expedition. Dude, what? I got a full-on robot chubby. Later, Evil Ted. Later.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. We're live. We're worldwide, and we are in your face.
And not with any robot full-on chubbies.
No. Just full-on human chubbies. Anyway,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's Ben right now. He's walking around with his full-on chubby.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Ben's getting his full-on smash on. Are you kidding me? He's eating better than all of us.
I'm getting my full-on smash on right here.
Oh, hey, you got pizza?
Nice.
Yeah, me too.
Where'd you get it from?
The store for $1.
Oh.
The best way.
Yeah. Cheap pizza.
It's pizza, though. One thing about pizza, it's like, sex and pizza, even when it's bad, it's still good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends what she looks like.
It doesn't matter. You turn the lights off. That's why God invented a light switch.
Put a bag over her head.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you.
Well, because usually when that conversation starts, this is where I gracefully bow out.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't have that problem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she gets a little embarrassed, does she?
Well,
I don't have that problem. I've never had a guy complain about sex with me. Except maybe my ex-husband.
Yeah.
He really shouldn't have been complaining because I should have been the one complaining.
yeah. Yeah, it's like, here's the thing, you turn off, God invented the light switch, a paper bag, and also doggy style.
Yeah.
That's right, you gotta look at her.
And he also invented penis enlargers. Some men need them.
I never had a problem with that.
Nah,
Neither have I.
All good there, but look. Anyway. Ben, you have any issues there?
There's a lot of things I could say right now, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
He's got to keep his
Oh,
mouth.
gee, what would be the fun in that?
Yeah, there really isn't.
Nah.
But I'll be a gentleman tonight.
Wow, that's a first.
Oh, my.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hey.
Let's write this date on the calendar. 9/25/2020.
7:39 p.m.
At 7:39 p.m., Ben is being a gentleman.
Wow.
That won't last long.
I'm always a gentleman.
That won't last long. Let's take bets on how long that lasts.
So anyway, Ben, real quick. So how's the golf game? You've been playing a lot of golf. I see that on Facebook.
Not bad.
Not bad. Pretty good.
How many balls you lose?
I shot a 62 last weekend.
I'd take it right now. I haven't played golf. I haven't actually played a round of golf in 9 years.
Get some clubs because I want to get out more. I'm thanks to like my buddies who want to go out and some coworkers. I've gone out every weekend for the past month or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
now where are you playing? Are you playing like Raccoon Hill? Or are you playing
Sunny Hill?
Sunny Hills.
Sunny Hill's okay.
Fun little course.
And Sunny Hill has 27 holes, so I mean, that's a good one. I just played last Sunday, Twin Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it now? The Overlook or something?
Fairway.
Oh, fairways.
Twin Lake.
I used to sub in a golf league at Foxden back in the day.
Oh yeah.
When I played.
And I golfed there years ago for family like golf scramble.
That isn't, fairways is only 9 holes, right?
Yes, and really hard.
Yeah.
But Foxden is a good one. I want to try and get out there before the end of the
I like
season.
Foxden. I used to sub there. I used to play a lot with a guy I used to work with, and back in the day, we used to play a lot of golf together. And he goes, "Hey, my partner can't make it. You want to sub play in this golf league?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Free round of golf. Why not? I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Go out and drink some beer and play some golf. Sure. Don't have to pay for it. Yeah, I'll sub." And I I used to play pretty good there. I think I played there 3 or 4 times.
It's a nice one. It's still nice.
I tell you, I shot one of my best rounds ever there. I shot a 50 there for 9, and I'd take that. I'd take a 50 any day. But that's for me. That's good.
For 2021, the back alley golf outing.
That's it.
Back.
Yeah,
and we'll play the back 9 too.
That's right.
I want to definitely get some people to get golfing more.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I've learned with golfing, it's definitely soothing.
Well, it cracks me up, Ben, and you know where I used to live over by the golf course over there down at by Brookledge. Yeah. And then you remember SKO used to be? It was right across from the old what was it, Sycamore Valley? That's gone now.
That's sick.
It used to be. It's gone now. They're already putting buildings up on it now.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. So Dylan and I had this grand plan when we got that place down there. When we bought SK, where we released the place at SK. I was like, my God, great.
Remember this?
Yeah. I said, this is so cool. I live right next to a golf course. Perfect. I can play anytime I want. I'll go. This will be great. Yeah. Radio station right across from a golf course. Great. I can go play right anytime I want. 2 years we were down. 3 years or 4 years I was over at the apartment. Never played over there.
Never.
Yeah.
And in the 2 years we were down at SKO at the lease where we leased the space down there, never played down there. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like I said, I looking back.
You lost my clubs.
Yeah. No, I know where they're at. They're at my aunt's house.
Okay.
Yeah. I broke your one driver because the club fell off. I took the head fell off the club.
Well, that happens, but it's repairable.
Yeah. Oh, well, when it flew 100 yards, they wouldn't let me go get it, so.
Oops.
Yeah. Whoops, time for new driver.
Steel shafts. Works every time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are at my aunt's place. I know where they're at.
Okay. I was like, hopefully you didn't lose those things.
Mm-hmm. They're at my aunt's apartment. I know where they're at.
No, but
well, heck, I should have picked them up then last time I was up there.
Yeah, they're in the closet at her apartment. I know right where they're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should do that next year. Do a back alley golf outing.
That's it.
I'm down for that. I definitely during these times, golf is definitely a mind-freeing thing. I feel like I've noticed just getting out, do a 9, and just kind of think about nothing.
I used to play. Back in the day, I played a lot. Like I said, I'm looking back, and I really haven't actually stepped foot onto a golf course. It's probably been at least 9 or 10 years now. Since I actually played.
We gotta change that next summer.
No, well, I was saying I was going to do it this year, and I didn't. I didn't go buy a set of clubs. I was like, I'm going to go buy a set this year because I was talking to my father-in-law, and he's like, yeah, we got to get out and play. You know, he plays. I was like, yeah, I don't have any clubs. He goes, yeah.
They're pricey though.
Yeah.
But it's
depends
worth
what you get. Yeah.
I don't need a super expensive set. I just need a set I can go out and hack around. Well, I'm a glorified hacker. Come on. I'm not like a pro. Far from it.
You're pro some things, Earl, when the golf isn't one of them.
Yeah. Golf is not one of them. That's for damn sure.
Well, and since I'm not bowling, it definitely is something to change up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to get out. I'll try to buy a set over the winter when there's a little,
You could even go to the pre-owned sports places and get people have pawned off their
Yeah, I'd rather go get something new. That's just me. I'd rather go buy a new set.
See, I'd be the one I'd be the one showing up with like the Happy Gilmore set, the putter, the couple of irons, and the driver,
and a hockey stick.
Yeah,
yeah.
It works for you.
I just need. I just want to go get a new set. And I've been talking about it. I gotta go buy a set of clubs. Every time I'm in Walmart, because they got
decent clubs.
Decent sets, with the bag and everything. That's what I need, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, I'll get it. No, I never do. And they're only like $239, $240. I mean, they're not like overly for what I do, for the little bit of play I need. I don't need anything fancy. I don't need anything like super.
Even
super
Costco.
Crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Costco. Like I said, I'll wait till the winter time. When no one's playing, I'll go buy them when they're a little cheaper.
Yeah, there's sales all over the place all the time.
Yeah, so I'll probably.
Especially for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll get might get something for Chris. I'll just tell everybody, hey, just chip in and buy me some golf clubs. That's what I'll tell the family this year.
See, and then next fall we'll start out go strong.
Yep, there we go.
Have you ever
do it late summer next year?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey Ben, have you ever played Boulder Creek up in Streetsboro?
No, but a couple of my coworkers have.
Nice course.
Yeah, I've heard that's nice. My buddy who I go with, Earl knows him. Well, kind of. He's kind of stuck in his, going to like one course, and I'm kind of trying to stick to like a couple.
Yeah.
So I don't get tired of golfing at one course.
I used to play Mayfair a lot. Played Mayfair a lot. That was a good one to play.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah, Mayfair is great. I enjoy playing Mayfair. I used to love.
My buddy and his dad go there every week.
Yeah,
he said it's really nice.
Yeah, I used to play Mayfair a ton. Where else I used to play?
I pick up a lot of people there. And then you got Prestwick too, which is right across the street. And then
Prestwick's the club. So
yeah, Prestwick's the club. And
I got to play that once. My old boss, who he passed away about 4 or 5 years ago. Guy I used to work for years.
Yeah,
he was a member there, and
it's funny.
He took me out. He took me out there a couple times. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because it's like over here it says Mayfair Country Club, and then over here it's
right across is Prestwick.
Yeah, right across Prestwick, and then you have Chenoweth, which is south of Akron.
I played Chenoweth all the time. I like Chenoweth.
Well, you know that they got rid of Tam O'Shanter, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Because they used to have 36 holes there. They had a north and a south course.
Yep. That's
going to be Meyer Menards type of thing, like same thing they did in Brimtucky.
Yeah.
Is they took Maple Crest out.
Maple Crest. I used to like Maple Crest too.
My buddy Dan used to always go play there early in the season before they staffed it, before they really quote open, because he could go a few weeks and play 9 or 18 there, and then he might be on the 17th hole, and the cops say, "What are you doing here?" Nobody was there to take my money, so I assumed the golfing was free. They'd be like, "Get off the course."
Yeah.
But no, I've probably in the last 10 years golfed 5 times, literally, and those were all when I went on the outings with Brick. Get off the course.
Yeah.
But no, I've probably in the last 10 years golfed 5 times, literally, and those were all when I went on the outings with Bridgestone to play Firestone South. But I got my ass handed to me because one of the things, A, you got divots all over the place because they haven't repaired the course from the final round, and B, as an amateur, a super amateur, we had to play from the black tees. We had to play from the tips.
Oh, Jesus.
So, and that was one of the rules for everybody is let's see how you guys do. And there was so many snowmen on my scorecard. I'm just like, but it was fun to get out there and actually play the same course. Mm-hmm. And the only other place that I've really golfed multiple times is Rose's Run.
See,
never played there.
Another one I want to get to before the end of the year. My boss and a couple of coworkers go out there every week, and
been by there a billion times. I've never played there.
And when you go there, there's no paying for 9 holes. You pay an 18-hole green fee, and carts are mandatory.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is a lot of places you can go pay a 9-hole green fee if you only want to golf 9 holes.
Right.
You golf, it's one flat fee at Rose's Run. If you want to pay that and only golf 9, you're more than welcome to.
All right.
And I've never played only 9 holes. I always play full 18. Clear out your schedule.
I've done like 9 if I'm going to play like in the evening or something like that.
Yeah.
If I'm going to get a quick 9. I used to, like I said, when I used to play a lot, I'd meet with buddies of mine and we used to go play. God, I used to play every week. I mean, back in the 10, 11, 12 years ago. But like I said, I haven't played. I mean, I've been to the driving range maybe twice in the last 10 years. So I mean, I even swung. Last time I swung a club was when I used John's and the head flew off. But Dylan and I went over to. Excuse me, got the hiccups tonight. Downview.
Yeah.
And what's nice there? You can play that. You can go there all year long.
Yeah.
And swing the clubs. Which is nice. So
go out there and we used to go
just
out there.
Just get the feel back because I haven't played and I really want to get back into playing. Next year.
I feel like next summer we should just work on going more often.
Let's go. Let's go tailgate. Let's go tailgate in the parking lot, then go out there and get some buckets of balls and try hitting the guy driving that cart around, collecting the balls. keep score of how many times you hit him.
Well, have any of you guys been to Top Golf yet?
No,
No, that's at indoor golf, isn't it?
No, it's outdoor.
It's outdoor.
It's outdoor. I've been by it. I know right where it's at. I've been wanting to go and have not gone yet.
Dude.
I heard it's awesome.
Oh, let's go. I went when I was in Arizona, and then my buddy and I went a couple months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the one towards Cleveland is Rafa 77 there. You know,
so much fun.
I've been by it a few times. Like, it was funny when Lori and I went on our honeymoon right in Virginia Beach. We're on our way from the airport to Virginia Beach. I'm on the freeway. I'm like, oh, there's Topgolf.
Now, what is that place exactly?
Well, Ben knows more about it.
Outdoor driving range, and there's like 10 different games within hitting a bucket of ball.
Okay.
Except it's not a bucket, but it's fun. I mean, you don't have to have any skill whatsoever to do it.
Now, do they rent the clubs there too, Ben?
They have clubs, or you can bring your own.
Okay, so they'll let you use clubs if you need them.
Yeah, they have like clubs there. When we went, we just brought like the driver and then used the other clubs, but it's more of shoot the shit kind of.
Go drink some beer and eat and
some beer
and
eat some chicken wings or something like that. Yeah,
I've been a few indoor where you could play courses indoors.
Yeah.
The simulators.
Right. I heard those are pretty neat. I've seen a few of them too, but I've never done any of that. I've been saying it for the last 2 years now, and I was like, yeah, I got to get out and play. And I used to play in outings all the time too. I used to play in a lot of outings, a lot of 4-man scrambles, and those are so much fun.
That's all Bob does anymore.
Yeah. I used to play in a lot of scrambles. I mean, the Windsor Pubs outing was always a good time. You're drunk by the fourth hole, but I mean, it was a good time. I mean, because basically how it worked was their outing, and I always loved their outing. You go and you pay, and then you go play at some little rinky-dink shit course. I mean, that's what we did, and I think we played at Green Hills, and we go there, and then he'd always fire up a big couple. He'd always have the beer cart running around.
Yeah.
Then he had a couple carts going with liquor and shots, and then he used to have this clam diggers. You ever drink clam diggers? Oh yeah, it's like a Bloody Mary instead of Clamato in it.
Okay.
Same thing. Instead of using tomato juice, you put Clamato in it. And then the other thing was he'd have these vodka lemonades, and he'd run around and it was all free. It was all included. And then you go back to the bar and you had a steak dinner afterwards. And then they had skins, they had close to the pin, all that kind of stuff. Long drive, they had a few of those things. Then they had a little prize fund for whoever won it and all that. It was a lot of fun. We used to go we never cared if we won. We just had so much fun going to play.
Just go drink and golf.
And that's what we did. God, I remember the one time I had to get picked up. I was so freaking trashed. Because I didn't drive that day. I was like, I'm not driving. If I'm going to drink this much, I am not driving. And I had to get picked up to go to go home because it was. Oh. I remember. This is a true story. We're on the 9th and final hole, and it was a par 4, long par 4, very long par 4, and I'm like up there, and I hit this killer drive, just down the middle, long and straight. I won the long. That was a long drive hole. I won the long drive. Well, the funny thing is, I walked to the middle of the fairway. I'm waiting. The one guy lost a ball or something, that we played with in the scramble. So I'm like standing there at the ball, and I was like, well, I'm going to sit down while they're looking for this ball. I was like, obviously we're going to play off of mine. I had the long drive, but he wanted to find this ball because it was the last one he had. It's like, dude, I'll give you a fucking ball. Jesus. And next thing you know, I'm so drunk I passed out in the middle of the fairway.
Nice.
That was a long drive home. I won the long drive.
You won the long drive, but couldn't get the ball in the hole.
Yeah. Well, no, here's the funny thing. So I woke up, and I'm like, oh, God. I started, and plus it had to be the hottest damn day of the year. It had to be 100 degrees out. And you're drinking in the heat, which is never a good thing. And plus you're drinking a lot. And this is like early in the day. And I get up. I hit this great second shot. I remember it very well. I got it within 6 inches of the pin, and we made birdie on that. So, but here's the fucked up part. They're like, "You want to go ahead and putt it?" I missed the putt, the 6-inch putt. I missed the 6-inch putt, but I hit the long drive, and I hit my we were like 100 and some out. I used my pitching wedge. I got us with 6 inches from the pin, and I couldn't make the 6-inch putt. So we still birdied because everyone gets a turn at it, and like you want to go ahead and just wrap this thing up? I'm like, yeah. I went right off the right edge. I'm like, they're like, God damn it! How the hell you hit that great drive, hit that great second shot, and you can't make a 6-inch putt? Like,
sorry,
typical real problem.
Yeah, exactly. And
did I ever tell you the time when we did a local bowling alley down the road here? They had a golf / Baker tournament.
Yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
And so we did 18 at Fairways of Twin.
Yeah.
And then after we go do like
the
6
bowling
Baker games.
6 games Baker. Yeah,
I was 9 deep by the 18th and went to go do Bakers and had like 2 more, and I was gone.
I bet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I used to play in a few of them outings too. We used to have one where I worked at the time, and we ran one for like 3 years in a row, and of course I played every year and bowled. Time I got back to bowl, we used to bowl like 3 games. We didn't do Baker. We used to bowl like 3 games, and it was like team total. Yeah, here's the messed up part. I was some of the drunkest I've ever been in my life, and I bowled great.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever done that, and holy Lord,
John, when we come back from our break, we'll there's a story I want to tell, and John was there, and he'll know the story I'm talking about. A particular night at a particular trade show. John, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we'll talk about that night when we come back from our break. Is the trade show, and that was
a great night.
That was about
I beat you.
That was about 15 years ago. Remember that? We had Jason Couch and Del Bauer were there, and remember Couch was my new drinking buddy at one point.
And we got Bob Lorne totally annihilated.
Yeah, Bob Lorne. Yeah, we had such a good time. But we'll talk about that night when we come back, and we're gonna play another clip from Bill and Ted, and we'll be back here on Some Kind of Radio Show in about 6.5 minutes. Everyone, stay tuned.
Didn't see you there. Me and my buddy here have been expecting you. My sticky buddy, Sully here with the... Oh, excuse me, I've got some pussy hair on me. Check that shit out. It's a sticky roller designed to clean up any mess. Poodles, pussies, people, you name it. Use it as a back scratcher. You can rinse it off, dry it off, jerk it off. I don't care what you do with it or where the hair even came from. Silks, suedes, swag. Ladies, I don't care how smelly or hairy your carpets are. My rubber fingers get in there deep. Just rinse it off for a nice beverage. Wipe it off. Oh, there we are. Do all kinds of shit with it. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because you're trying to drive and the kids are making a fucking mess? You'll be making so much money, it pays itself off. Ooh, precious food. Ooh, that's good. Thanks, buddy. Everybody has an evil cat or an annoying dog. Use it to groom them, or even yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
Normally, a sticky is $20, but a sticky buddy is only $10.99. You'll also get a cover. You gotta use protection. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky. Stop rolling up your money with those old lint rollers. The fuck is wrong with you? Check out the suggestively sized sticky buddy. You're gonna want to stroke it, but not too much. It'll make a mess. Hide it in your purse. 007, leave it somewhere as a pleasant surprise. And like I said before, I have magic rubber fingers that get deep into your hairy cracks. Get some buddies for just $10.99. But wait, there's more. If you have jumbo-sized pubes, we got a jumbo-sized sticky bunny. Who let Spider-Man in the house? The cat's flipping turds everywhere. Who keeps flicking their boogers under the bed? But you know what? The hair that you find is yours to do with as you please. Why not make a toupee? Or break out the turbo snake? All of these guys will be your buddies with their rubber fingers for just $10.99. Ask about free shipping. Now get out of my house. Isn't that right, Mr. Wuss Wuss?
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
bad deal.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
it's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass.
you heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your title.
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her.
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
take a hike
to Big Bill Hell.
home of challenge pissing.
That's right.
Challenge pissing.
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment.
don't wait.
Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell.
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest.
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
Guaranteed.
Bill. What happened? Ted? We're dead, dude. No way. This way. Look. Now what? Who's that? Whoa. Who are you? Ted. It's the Grim Reaper, dude. Oh. How's it hanging, Death?
You will come with me.
No, we can't. We gotta get back to the babes. Ted, we can't. We're dead, dude. We gotta stop those evil us's. We gotta try. Excuse us, dude. But is there any way back?
You may challenge me to a contest, but if you lose, you will remain here in the afterlife forever.
What if we win?
No one has ever won.
Dude, we gotta ditch this guy. Definitely. But how? Melvin. Excuse us, dude, but your shoes are untied.
Oh.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show here live on Facebook Live. After the first of the year, we'll be making our move back to internet radio. And it's funny, John, it'll be our third internet radio station. Tony, I mean, it's third internet radio station we've been with. We're going to be going with what's actually airing directly on internet radio. We've podcasted on other ones. Anyway, so I want to just kind of go into this, finish this story real quick. Then John's got some news he wants to talk about here, too, here on the show. And so anyway, John, we were at this, you and I were there, and we were at the bowling center at this event.
The bowling center on a very off a local highway there in the falls.
Yes, exactly. And we were open bar, let's just put it that way. Very open bar. And
yes.
We drank a lot, and we schmoozed a lot with a lot of big names. And we made some friends along the way, too, which was very nice.
Absolutely we did.
And you bowled, and you whooped the fucking tar out of me on the lanes.
Yeah. Here's what's funny, though, is that I did it with a house ball and no shoes.
Yes. And I was drunk out of my mind, and I had my own equipment, and I could not see. So.
Yeah. You were using your own equipment, and I beat you with socks and a house ball.
Yes. Very true story.
And he looks at me and goes, "You drank as much as I did. How in the heck are you seeing 10 pins?"
It was bad. It was a rough night. I can just say that. It was a very rough night.
Yeah, well, that night actually started very well.
It did start off very, very well.
Yeah, I show up, and 3 minutes later, my number got drawn.
Yes, there was a raffle for bowling ball that day, if I remember right. And you won the ball.
I won the ball. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I ended up with a free bowling ball.
Let's put it this way. This was a private. Now let me mind you, this was a private party type of deal. John got into this thing because of my connection, because I was there. Because John got in, and our good friend Mr. Home Alone got in. And,
yes, Mr. Home Alone. Yeah. Speaking of Mr. Home Alone, I haven't heard much from him recently.
Well, he's in his bunker hiding from COVID.
Oh, that's true. He's in his bunker. He's actually up in the mountains, from what I've understood.
Oh, that's scary. That's scary.
In fact, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of him here. Maybe he can join this conversation.
Oh God, that's frightening. Anyway,
because he was there, was just as drunk as we were.
Well, it didn't take him much.
No, but he and his girlfriend were there, because I remember kissing his girlfriend kissed me.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a very awkward moment for everybody.
Well, no. Here's what's fun. Here's what's funny about the moment. Seriously, is I'm standing at the bar. She thought that I was him, and she just decided to.
Well, because you guys look so much alike. I mean, that's the.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do I know?
I actually think she just wanted a quickie, but she wasn't going to admit it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do I know who Mr. Home Alone is?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But
not. Yeah,
anyway,
I don't think you ever two ever crossed paths.
Yeah. Speaking of things going on down in Morgantown, which is usually Home Alone. There's a story you want to.
It's Homeless Alone.
Oh, okay. And so anyway, you have a story out of Morgantown you want to share.
Oh goodness, I got two stories for you. They're real good ones.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, this first one, we were talking earlier about the COVID and Governor DeWine and all this crazy stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, the Morgantown businesses down here filed a lawsuit against the state and local leaders over the shutdown orders.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, yeah. Well, basically what it is we've had such a problem with the bars around here because, can you open, can you not stay open? And you guys having the same trouble in Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Alcohol is such an evil thing that we can't do that,
Well, COVID only comes out after 10 here. It only comes out after 10 o'clock. You're safe until then.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing.
But so because of the shutdown orders and the capacity limits and everything else, the businesses are just like, well, you're killing us here.
Right.
And there's no repercussions for us to make our money back. There's nothing for us to get our money back. So we're suing you for the money that we lost. So
well, you kinda can't blame them because they need to get their businesses going somehow. And
well,
it is partly their fault. So
No, that's the thing. They do need to get their businesses going, and you know, a lot. And here's the thing: there's so many businesses that have failed over this. I mean, we talked about it last week with the IX Center. I mean, as big as they've been around for years, they're done. Menchie's ice cream gone.
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
Menchie's is shut.
My kids are distraught over that one.
Menchie's is shut down nationwide. They're done.
Yep.
They are finished over COVID.
And their copycat Sweet Frog's probably next.
Yeah, they're probably right behind it. But yeah, Menchie's is gone. They decided they're just going to shut their doors. They are done.
Yeah, it's a little tough through all this to self-serve.
Yeah, and they take when your business is based on self-serve, how are you supposed to operate?
But here's the thing, though. Didn't Dwayne just say the other day that places that are like that they used to do self-serve, with the exception of like I think what was it, buffets and there was one other little.
Yeah, buffets can't. No. But,
I know buffets can't, but there was one other one that can't. But the rest of them that were like self-service.
It's like gas stations are allowed. You're allowed to get like they used to put like you go to the gas station, put the hot dog in a little roller there, or the little taquito thing. You can get now. You can self-serve that now. They don't have to serve it to you. They can But yeah, this thing has just absolutely destroyed so many businesses.
I don't understand with Menchie's though because like that's pretty much self-serve.
Well, that's
even if they didn't do self-serve, they could always switch it up to like where you give them you tell them what you want, they get like just like how Baskin Robbins, Dunkin' Donuts does.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But they'd have to change their whole.
And boom, there you go, out the door.
But they'd have to change their whole business model. They'd have to remodel their stores because then they probably have to hire additional help to work to dish the ice cream and change out their whole. So they're probably just better off saying shut down.
I used to work at Friendly's. I used to run that whole section.
But it's the thing. Buffets. They're gone. I mean, you can't go to a buffet anymore. Like we had. There was a lot of great buffets to go to. Like Las Vegas. I'm sad and disappointed if we ever going out there now. Can't go to the buffet now.
Some of them have reopened.
Some have.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them have, and because like in Atlantic City, the chat that I'm in on there is Golden Nuggets has reopened theirs, and like what the Golden Nuggets doing is if you're going to serve yourself, you've got to put on a glove before you go down the line, and then as long as you have a glove on, you can handle the utensils.
Right. This whole thing's just getting stupid now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
This whole thing's dumb. I mean, so many businesses just lost their asses. I mean, I look at what I do for a regular job. We've lost 50% of our standard business. I mean, we lost 50% of our league base, and we're hanging on by a thread, but we're hanging on. I mean, it is what it is. But it's not just us; it's everywhere. And
and the thing is too, not to interrupt you, but
no, you're fine. Go ahead, John.
The problem is, and I say this as a general statement about things.
Yeah,
is we had a chance when we had things like the bird flu and the SARS and the MERS and all this crazy stuff way back when.
Yeah,
we had a chance to put the plans in place that if this ever did happen,
we'd be prepared. Well, here's what I'm going to blame a lot of this on now. Think about it. Go back to just before COVID happened. What was happening in government right now? At that point, impeachment. The Democrats were so worried about getting Donald Trump impeached, there was no time to worry about anything else. And they knew about COVID back in December.
Yeah, but they also know about other bugs back in 2006, and I wonder who the heck was in office then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you tell me who the pot calling the kettle black here.
Right. Right. And that's the thing. Yeah.
Not to try and make a political statement, of course.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
They absolutely, the whole government botched this thing, and they know it. And the thing is, you think about the testing numbers. They're not. There's so many.
They're still not right.
They're not right. And you look at the numbers. Anybody with a half a brain will look at these numbers that get posted on the state of Ohio's site, for example. Okay. They will say, you can see less and less and less and less and less and less and less every day. But then they go, oh, it's getting worse, guys. Everywhere, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You go back 2 months. Okay. What was the average daily infection rate in Ohio? A little over 1,000. Well, let's see. Everyone's mandated to wear a mask now. We're in the 900s every day now. So tell me how in the hell wearing a mask everywhere is making that much of a damn difference? Someone tell me that.
Yeah. And here's the thing that's bugged me the whole time, and no one can explain this to me, or I'd like to have a government official come on the show and tell me. Look, you got these numbers, and you're counting every positive you get as a new case.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute here.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm counting every positive as a new case, then we don't know. Then that number of people that are truly getting infected should be a lot less.
Oh, yeah.
One would think.
Well, not to mention how many false positives are out there right now running around. Hell, DeWine proved it, here in Ohio that, he had to go meet with President Trump, have to take his mandatory COVID-19 test. Oh, it's a positive test. Oh, crap. And then, what do you know? 4 hours later, the test was a false positive, and then he had to retest 4 more times. Okay, it was a negative test. Okay, well, here's the thing: how many people that aren't in the government are going to go get themselves tested 5 and 6 times to show it's a negative test? People are going to get the one test done. It's positive. The health department's on your ass. You ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
So guess what?
Right.
How many of those tests are negative? I want to know that. And they will never.
Here's the other thing I want to know too, is you realize how to drive the numbers up really easily. Really, really easy way to do it.
Just say they're up.
Take everybody that's in the hospital. You test them every hour.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, then no shit. They're obviously positive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It's some of this shit.
If you keep testing the same people all the time, and you know damn well they're positive, your numbers are going to go up. That's obvious.
I had a lady the other day. She was in the center, and she said to me, she said, "So have you gotten your COVID-19 test done?" I was like, "Why? No." She says, "Well, just to get it done." I'm like, I haven't shown any signs of being sick. I got no reason to go get it done. Why am I going to go waste the test?
Yeah.
Well, then they go,
now they're telling you to do the opposite.
And then they're going, well, but you could be an asymptomatic carrier. And I'm like, okay, well, if I am, I'm not going to go get that thing shoved up to my brain just for the sake of doing it.
Well, yeah.
Why am I going to do it? I said the only way I'm going to go get that test done is if I start getting sick, I start having 104 fever or whatever the hell it is, and all the other signs. That'd be the only time I get it done. Right now, I have no need to. I have no need to get it done. I feel great. I haven't had any issues. Why am I going to go ahead and just get it done for the sake of getting it done? Because I'm out in the public every day? Yeah, I'm out in the public every day. I can't help that. It's part of what I do.
Right. And for guys like you and Tony and everybody, if you guys were asymptomatic carriers, everybody you come into contact with be dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So since they are dropping like flies, well, that's obvious. You ain't got it.
I don't got it. And if I did, I would do what they say. I'd stay at home for 14 days. If I even felt ill, I'd just be like, okay, fine. If there's any chance I'd have this, I'd stay home. I wouldn't go anywhere for 14 days. I'd be like, okay, no one come to the house. I may have this. That's what I would do. But just because I'm working in the public, I wear my mask every day to work. Do I like wearing it? Hell no, I hate it. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, it's
exactly, and I tell that to anybody. Look, I'm not gonna say the rules are the rules, but it's just common sense. We got to do it.
No. Right. I hope not. You know, if this vaccine works as they say is going to work, this shit's going to go away really quick anyway. I mean, you're not going
vaccine. Hopefully, it will be sooner rather than later. We'll see what happens.
Yep, we'll just see how it works. You know, I mean, that's the thing.
It's like with the flu. You get a flu shot every year. There's no guarantee you're not going to get the flu.
I had the flu shot. I get the flu shot every year because I'm asthmatic. Okay,
Right.
I just got my flu shot on Monday. You know, whatever. I got it done.
I've actually had this conversation with my, I guess, part of my medical team, if you will, because of my autoimmune disorders and the fact that I still have some underlying issues going on, and they don't know if I have another undiagnosed disorder. They told me if there were a vaccine to come out, they don't recommend it because of the simple fact they don't know what the side effects will be and how it will affect me. So basically, no.
I'm not overly worried about going and racing over there and getting it. I mean, I'd rather just see how it works on other people before I decide. But I look at it this way. I mean, I've been going out every day of my life for the last however many years. I've been working in the bowling business for 25. I should be immune to everything in the world after working in the bowling business for 25 years.
Yeah.
You know,
you should be immune from a lot of things.
You know, like I said, I went and got my flu shot. I mean, we went. You know, we all went. You know, Lori went because she's going to be working for UH.
Yeah, they're kind of required though.
Yeah, they're required. So I went and got one just to get it done. Kids all got theirs. I'm like, okay, we got our flu shots. Great. And I do it every year and it's no guarantee because they get them. They're and all that is a prediction on what strain it is. You know, they're thinking it's going to be, and they're never right. You know, but it'll help ward off any. You know, if you do get it, it won't be as bad. I mean, a couple of years ago I had the flu really bad, and I got the flu shot. I mean, I had the flu shot in October, and I got really sick in December with the flu. It didn't work. You know, it's not a fail-safe. It's not. And it's just who knows is this COVID-19 vaccine is going to be. Now, here's the thing. Is this going to have to be a seasonal shot, or is this going to be a permanent? No one knows that either.
Right. And then the second point is, are they going to make it mandatory?
That's a possibility, too.
You know, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, the heck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's just like too many variables of what ifs of what could go wrong or what, you know what I'm saying? Like for it to be risking someone to be a guinea pig for it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they're on their phase 3, which has 30,000 people trying it. So we'll see. I mean, it's just we'll see what the news brings out. They say it's supposed to be ready by October. I think it'll be ready by November 4th.
That would be funny.
Well, you know what to think about the timing of it all. It's getting to be there. I mean, it's right there. I mean, it's right there with the timing. All right, let's take Jason's call. He's been calling like crazy the last 20 minutes. Let's take his call real quick. Jason, how's it going? Let's get him on the line here. Hello, Jason. Okay. Jason, you there? Hello, Jason.
Jason.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
Okay.
I guess not.
I guess he's not. I don't know. Let me see something here real quick, guys. Just for the sake of testing, because I checked it earlier and I know they work. He's had trouble with his phone the last 3 weeks he's called. I'm checking it myself. Okay. Don't tell me it's not going to answer my call.
Well, and I also have a little inside information here.
It's all pink in the middle.
It's nothing like inside information, but what I'm doing, what my job is doing, is we're making parts for the vaccine.
Oh, really? Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
They're not watching you, you don't get fired.
So that's also why we are working around the clock the past couple of months. So it's interesting, very interesting, and tiring.
Hello?
I think it works.
I think it works.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It might be Jason's phone.
I think it might be Jason's phone because the phone's working
Yeah.
here. I don't know. Well, it works. I mean,
As far as we can tell, it works.
as far as I can tell, it's working because it's working. Anyway.
Try again, Jason. After the break.
Right. Well,
Well, at this next break, your boy.
Well, actually, the minute he called, that's when our stream starts acting up. I think it's too much for our encoder. Okay, we're not going to take any calls tonight, guys. No calls.
No calls.
No, and the reason is it's too much for the encoder. It's just way too much for the encoder.
Keep the stream alive.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the video tonight. So, all right, we're not going to take any calls, and there's a reason, and it's not that we don't want to take anyone's call. We're just not going to take calls because the encoder decides it wants to go.
Well, at this next break, your homeboy's gonna get off and go to bed since 5 o'clock comes around real quick.
Okay, well that's good. Sorry, Ben. Jason, if you're listening, which you're probably not even listening to us,
Yep.
we're not going to take any calls tonight. And there's a reason. The minute the encoder kicks in, it just goes caca. So I don't know why it does that. It just kind of
that's kind of weird because
because we have Zoom and see, here's the thing, because there's Zoom and there's also that's running because you got everyone on Zoom. And then you're picking up another audio source, so it's just kind of goes, not so much.
And when you got one computer going.
Well, you can only, exactly. So I think we're just going to kind of.
Maybe you need a second computer for it, or I don't know.
I don't know. Well, that's the thing. I don't know how to tag it in. That's the thing. I wouldn't know how to. I'm not buying another computer just to bring in the phones.
Too much headache.
Yeah. I'm checking something real quick just for the heck of it to see if there's something I can do here on the fly, but I don't think there's much I can do while it's streaming. No.
I just told Jason what was going on, so.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'm just going to shut off dial pad for the night. Sorry, buddy. It's just like it's as soon as we do that, I just tried it from my phone, and the minute I called, everything started going goofy caca. So if you got any comments, shoot us a text. We can read those. It ain't going to affect us anything. Shoot us a text, and we can talk.
Send comments, messages.
Send comments and messages. Do not
the same number.
Same number. But I'll be able to read them. But yeah, for some reason, I think the encoder just over because we're running. If we didn't have Zoom going,
yeah, it'd be all right.
It'd be all right. But got to run Zoom so I can get in the
video feed.
I'm so glad we got Zoom going. I'm glad this for COVID. It's good thing that we figured out how to do Zoom with the radio.
Right. Yeah, no
because
doubt.
It definitely helps, and we can see all these pretty faces, and Victoria, of course.
Right.
I was gonna say she's a pretty face. Speak for yourself, Ben.
I'm trying something real quick with the.
Victoria's the prettiest.
Let's see if it. Let's see if this. I'm moving the resources to the video to see if it changes anything there. See if it, as long as it doesn't jump your guys' audio all the hell, we'll be all right. But I'm trying something as a matter of fact. Let's go to break, and we'll try to hear it again after the next.
Well,
hour.
I'm getting off, so good night, ladies and gents.
All right, good night, Ben, and
Good night, sir.
we'll be back here after this break, and Hilljack's going to come at you after we come back. So.
Oh no, Hilljack.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back, guys. Some kind of radio show.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes. Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spends your money.
Mom, what did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. You get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Another one. Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son. I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man-tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means 1. The cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention, amazing, experience, incredible, music, yes.
With everything
Yes.
Echo can do, it's really become part of the family.
Music.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Miss. B3.
Miss. C6.
Hit. Dude. I know. J7.
Hit. A hit. You have sunk my battleship.
Excellent! Yeah! I totally knew he put it in the J's, dude. Good thinking, Ted.
You must play me again.
What?
Best 2 out of 3.
No way!
Yes way.
What's he doing? I don't know.
I believe Colonel Mustard did it in the study with the candlestick.
Sorry, Death. You lose. It was Professor Plum.
I said Plum.
No way! You said Mustard! Can we go back now?
Best 3 out of 5.
I don't believe this guy.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. We're going to be going to get ready. We're going to play Hilljack Bob is coming up next here real quick, guys. He's got a new top 10 for everybody here. And it's all about meanings for PMS. So this is going to be very interesting to listen to, but for sure. Then we're going to go ahead and try taking calls again after Hilljack Bob. I did some tweaking on the encoder, and we'll see if that does the trick. So we'll give it a shot at that point. So Hilljack Bob coming at you guys. It's going to be, well, it's Hilljack Bob for you.
Well, hello, everybody. This is Hilljack Bob, and this is an all-new Hilljack Bob's Top 10. And tonight's show is brought to you by tampons. Not really. But I just wanted to get on here, and I know I haven't had a chance to get into the radio studio there. And first, before I start the top 10, I just want to say congratulations to the guys for getting that brand new radio station announced, that Back Alley Radio. I just hope they don't run any of them in the back alley, because they fart a lot and they smell. Worse than my ass. That's all I'm going to say, guys. All right, here we go. Top 10 things that PMS stands for. Here we go. Number 10 on this list here is pass my shotgun. Well, the only time I ever had the old shotgun out was when some of my daughters come back with some strange guys, and then I look at them and, hey, I have the shotgun out, and I tell Frida, pass me that there shotgun so I can give these guys a scare. Okay, number 9 on my list here. Permanent menstrual syndrome. That's right. That should have been number 1 on the list, but permanent menstrual syndrome, because I know Frida, she's always in the PMS kind of mode, and, well, I reckon, well, she's always in a permanent menstrual syndrome, if you know what I mean. All right, number 8 on my list. People make me sick. Well, that's 2 M's, but people make me sick. But, people make me sick. PMS. It works. It's not the greatest one, but people make me sick. And that's most people. That's why I live out in the woods in the trailer. On Hilljack Farms. I heard somebody have an idea last week. Where Earl and Lori got married was that Nickajack Farms. And, well, I reckon, Hilljack Farms is going to be the new name of my property. Hilljack Farms. That's right. Number 7 on my list here. of the top 10 things the PMS stands for is provide me with sweets. Well, you better provide me with my sweets. I like sweets, I reckon. Sweets are good for you. Not really, but I like my sweets. I like me my candy bars every now and then. All right. Number 6 on the reasons here, the top 10 things PMS stands for. Pardon my sobbing. Well, I reckon I do a lot of sobbing every now and then because I look at, I always sob when my bucket underneath my toilet gets filled up because I know I gotta take that shit and move it. So I start sobbing profusely. It's not good. Number 5 on my my list here is pimples may surface. Well, I got a few zits in my head, and I get some pimples every now and then, so pimples may surface. That's right, pimples may surface. That's PMS. That works. Number 4 on my list of top 10 things PMS stands for is pass my sweatpants. I always say that after a night of action there and get with Frida, and I get up the next day or afterwards, I say, hey, Frida there, pass me my sweatpants there, because I gotta have my sweatpants. Some good wear there, I wear them things a lot. All right, number 3 in my list, and this kind of was a nice one, because I get in some moods like this, pissy mood syndrome. That's right, pissy mood syndrome. I get in that kind of mood every once in a while. And, well, I reckon it's, it happens. It happens to the best of us, pissy mood syndrome. All right, number 2 on my list here is, and this one I said this to Frida a few times before I tried to leave a few times. I came back as, Frida, pack my stuff. That's right, pack my stuff. That's right, get it ready, Frida, because if I'm going, pack my stuff. I ain't doing it myself. Frida can do it. And, well, the number 1 here is, this one's actually kind of funny, and the number 1 thing that PMS stands for is, well, who cares? I'm not in the mood to play this shit anymore. It has nothing to do with it, but I thought it was kind of funny, so. Well, this was Hilljack Bob, and I'll be coming at you here every week or two and doing a top 10 list again, and eventually I'll be back in the studio live, but I'm still kind of home and just kind of staying away from people and doing what I'm doing, and it's probably best for a lot of people I stay away because it smells, and well, we don't have running water, so I got the pound out back, but people tell me I smell bad, so I just don't come out anymore. Well, thanks again, everybody. This is Hilljack Bob, and you've been listening to Hilljack Bob's Top 10 right here in some kind of radio show. And I'll see you guys next week, I reckon. Hey, ciao.
Chow? Chow? Did he just say chow?
I think he did.
Chow.
The hell was that?
Chow? What the hell? Is he like getting all high tech now, or whatever you want to call it, sophisticated? Chow?
No. I'm gonna have to have a talk with that boy.
Yeah. Talk? Teach that guy how to take a freaking shower and we'll be all right.
Well, yeah, I know. We need clothespins every time he shows up.
Clothespins, lots of Febreze, scented candles, detergent. Tony's taking a nap.
I think Ben was earlier, too.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's all right. Tony's alive, but up since 4 in the morning, probably.
Time you getting up now? You're just doing driving now, right?
Yeah, my sleep schedule's been all screwed up because I'll get up in the morning, want to leave at like 6 or 7. Too tired in the morning, so I go back to bed. Early in the week, I'm fine. I can get up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and go. But 13 years of getting up at 3 in the morning, it's tough for your body to change that in a few months.
Right.
And it's just,
yeah.
Then I would have to drag myself out because I work for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Now I go back to bed.
Kind of do it your own, doing it your own way, and
Then today, today I didn't leave till 5 in the afternoon.
right.
I mean, I got up, I was up, 11, 12:30
Right.
And then come here for 3, and then I'm going to leave back again. I'm going to go
Yeah.
drive a couple more hours, make my day.
As I hear Yippee Yappy Growly and Barky up there.
Yeah. Of course, you know our dog's got a...
All right, Jason's calling in. Let's see if this thing works and we don't go caca here. Jason, you with us, buddy? Hello, Jason. No, he's not there. I answered the phone.
Yes, you did. I saw you answer the phone.
I answered the... Jason.
I heard a hello.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. We got you.
Yes.
Hello.
Jason, we have you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Good. Hey, you know what? The encoder is not slowing down. We got good audio. So guess what? I fixed it out.
That's the best one's chicken.
I got it working. Yay. Go me. I got it. I got it.
My boss gave me some good news.
What's going on with you, bud?
Yeah, after a month now, I've been working Tuesday for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me this week, he said I'm going tomorrow and I'm going to train someone and they're going to work on weekends and I'll get my regular weekend Monday through Friday again. So, next week I'll probably be calling you from the Windsor or something.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. The last few days, last couple Fridays, I've been calling you from home
Mm-hmm.
because I got work on Saturdays, and
Mm-hmm.
my boss had I worked at Aquanu, and he was, because of COVID, he had trouble getting people to
Right.
hiring, and the people that normally has more, they had to work weekends because of all the, but anyways, this you know what's playing at the Cinemark Theater and Portage Crossing this weekend?
No, but I'm sure you do. What's playing, buddy?
I put on Facebook.
Yeah.
I post on Facebook Monday and a reminder this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Now, is that all theaters or is that just that particular one?
Just the one here in the falls, I think.
Yeah, the one in the falls.
What a chip.
Are they charging full admission to see that movie? Or is it like $1 or $2 to get in?
What do they charge? What are they charging to see the movies, Jason?
The older movies are cheaper, and the movie theaters are so like older movies. The new movies that are playing are the ones that were being wrapped up, finished being made right before COVID broke out. They couldn't make any movies or TV shows back in Hollywood because the actors and stuff, you have to be closer to 6 feet to do acting and stuff.
Right.
Now, and they did throw a bone for Trucker CBS
Yeah.
to Star Trek Picard Season 2 and Star Trek Discovery Season 3 came out.
Mm-hmm.
They made on CBS Access, they got Star Trek Lower Decks. It's a Star Trek anime cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
And there
Oh, the lower decks? Yeah.
There hasn't been a Star Trek anime since back in the 50s, but I tell you what, I don't. There's some people that I got a group of people in my life now.
Mhm.
Now I got friends that do all that social distancing and
Right.
stuff,
Right.
and I go along with it. But dang, I got a group of friends that are driving me nuts.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
They're afraid to give me a ride to a function, and I'm like, I got this email, want me to come picnic, and they said,
Mhm.
okay, wear masks when you're not eating. I've been to restaurants. I'm
Mhm.
not talking your mom and pop restaurants,
Yeah.
but corporate restaurants
Mhm.
where if you're not eating or just talking, that they're not gonna make you wear a mask. So I'm like, well, if the corporate restaurants are willing to not make you wear a mask when you're sitting down and just talking,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go to a function where the only time I have to take my mask off is when I'm eating. No thanks.
I don't blame you, buddy. I get it. I mean, I work in the bowling business, and we joke about it. We put these plastic guards up behind every lane. It's like, well, the virus is so smart. It's supposedly it comes out after 10 o'clock for the bars. But it's apparently it's not smart enough to jump over or go around these plastic shields. I don't know.
I've been going to Windsor sitting with a friend for and he's all on board. Month ago, several months back in May, he was all board with Amy Aston. I'm telling you. Then suddenly the bars closed at 10.
Yeah.
And he's getting retired. Then the last time I was there, he just had that. I'm like, yeah, we're all for Amy Aston, not until they step on your toes.
Mhm.
I mean, I was just listening to the Italian guy on the FM station
Right.
earlier this evening. You know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about. Yep.
J.I. initials. He said, and I didn't agree this because I'm German American, and I study my distant cousins. I mean, my family's been over here for 200 years, but my grandpa, he fought on the American side because as far as he concerned, he was American. But anyways, from what J.I. said you got all of these people snitching you out on not wearing the mask
Oh, yeah.
on restaurants, and I'm thinking, before he even said that, he literally took the words out of my mouth. I didn't talk to him, I was just, as they say on TV, coffee in the mail. And he said this is getting where it's like Nazi Germany, and they're gonna turn other people in. I mean think about it. It's almost scary.
It is.
They're turning people in, and then they're going to turn people in, and they're going to get the restaurant shut down.
Right.
They're going to get someone put in jail for a weekend for not wearing a mask, and then they have to call their boss and said they're in jail for a weekend. Places for years, long before this, so they went to jail for a weekend. In fact, I heard that sports bar where I knew someone went to jail for a weekend, and my boss fired him. Now, something like a DUI or something, maybe you get busted for DUI,
Right.
jail for a weekend. If a boss wants to fire you for that, but imagine calling your boss and you're in jail for a weekend for not wearing a mask.
Right. No, I know it's
I
ridiculous.
mean, this whole thing's getting ridiculous, and I'm getting the. I mean, I hate.
It's done beyond
I hate
ridiculous.
To say this, what?
I said it's done beyond ridiculous. It's.
Yeah. Well,
we're way beyond that.
The first step of fighting back against this whole thing, and this is gonna sound mean, but I told my mom this, and she's a real Christian lady, but I believe in tough love, and I'm thinking you're almost gonna have to distance yourself kind of right off these fanatics, because if people start writing off these people that are in their lives, and I know it sounds mean, but hopefully maybe the people start realizing, I'm doing all the social distancing stuff, but I'm starting to lose friends or family. Maybe I better.
Right.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's gonna come down to that, because I almost can't trust people like that.
Right.
They make me feel uncomfortable, and but I told my mom yesterday, I said, I believe that if Elon Musk is successful of colonizing Mars, people's gonna leave. Millennials or probably post-millennials, because it's gonna take some time to get on where they can actually colonize regular people to Mars. But people's gonna leave because they're gonna get sick and tired of their stuff. And we're gonna see the whole cycle all over again. People's gonna leave this planet for Mars, just like people left Europe for America.
All right, Jason, you're right, man. I mean, people are gonna. This whole thing is beyond ridiculous, buddy. I mean, I hear you.
I mean, I hate to say this. 500 years from now, people's gonna say, why we left for Mars or Europa or colonize? Oh, we left Earth because of people had to wear masks and social distancing. I hate to say that, but it's the truth.
Right.
It's random because if Elon Musk is successful, he's social distancing people. It's randomly going to drive people out of this world.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Hey, man, I'm going to move along. I gotta take a break, but thank you so much for calling in, Jason.
Yeah, I do. But anyways, one of these days I'll get to the bowling alley.
Okay.
I'm hoping Trump wins and all this goes away.
I hope so too, man.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you for the call. And phones are working just fine. Heard you loud and clear, and everything sounds good. So,
Bye.
All right, we'll talk to you next Friday. Talk to you soon, bud. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
Tony, wake up! I have a feeling we're about to embark upon a most unprecedented expedition.
We'll be right back.
must have the wrong house.
Sister.
Oh, I missed you so much.
They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh! Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily, I love that we have so much in common because we grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folgers Colombian Dark Roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! No! No! Stop it! Stop it!
Grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folgers Colombian Dark Roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! No! Stop it! Stop it! No! I just want to my brother!
It's Folgers in your cup.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
How's it going, worms? I am Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and I'm Ted Theodore Lugan. Together, we are Wild Stallions! Hold it right there. We're Wild Stallions. Nah, dudes, we're Wild Stallions. You totally killed us, you evil metal dickweed! Yeah, and we're fully gonna do it again. Plus, we're gonna totally kill your girlfriends, too. Don't worry, babes. We'll save you. Everybody, say hello to Station's creation. Red Robot Bill and Ted! Dude, we may have met our match. Kudos to you, good humanusses. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. Elizabeth.
Theodore.
Joanna.
William.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Hope everyone enjoyed watching me on the first minute or so of the break, considering I forgot to flip the button to go over to the break screen. But I'm fired. Fire that man. He's horrible.
That guy.
Well, the good news is, I'm excited about this because, we haven't really had a show where the encoder actually does what it's supposed to do, and we take the phone calls and no lag. So, I finally, I think after however many months we've been back doing this show now, John, that we finally got this thing figured out.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, and the doggone thing's been.
Yeah, I know. Now it's working like it's supposed to. We took a phone call. Well, until I did the one setting change. Took a phone call. Never could take a phone call on Zoom without the encoder just slowing the picture down. But I'll tell you, I was watching, just kind of reviewing a little bit of that. It came through, no lag there. Jason's call loud and clear. You guys loud and clear. Video's good. I'm like, it's about time. So we might be okay to keep the video going once we go with internet radio, because it'll still be an output stream. So we might be able to keep doing both. Why not? Why not?
That'd be pretty good. Hey, you wake up the guy in the orange shirt?
Yeah, he's awake now. Well, you did.
Yeah, you did. Tony, wake up!
Hey! I showed Tony the nice picture I took of him.
Yeah. Dude, my sleep schedule's been so screwed up.
The pillow known as his microphone is nice and soft for a reason.
Hey, spend 13 years getting up at a certain time and try adjusting your body in 3 months to a new schedule. Damn.
That's a bitch. I hear you. Oh, shit. Yeah, we were on our back alley. We have a little bit. We call it our little back alley radio chat. It's our four quote unquote owners. Myself, John, Aaron, and Mike. They were talking about. They're both sick at the same time. I said, well, you guys got to stop playing with your phenorkals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John's like, phenorkals? What the hell is that? I said, wieners. So Aaron and Mike been playing with their phenorkals together, and they probably got each other sick. So I don't know. I don't want to know what they were doing, because that just frightens the hell out of me. Just the thought of it. Just the thought of that frightens the absolute hell out of me.
I know. It scares me too. Very much.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to scare the hell out of me anymore.
No.
I want to take my shirt off and carry it.
Yeah, well, well, Ben's was enough for everyone to scare the hell out of. And
Yeah.
909, we're live on some kind of radio show. The phones are open. If you'd like to call us, give us a call, 234-200-5110. We'll put you right through here on the show.
And they are working.
And we got phones working. We got the encoder working right. The stream's working good. I'm telling you what, I'm like a happy freaking schoolgirl right now. I'm just excited because everything's working correctly. I may wet my pants. She's upstairs doing schoolwork.
Yeah.
Tell her to stop that stuff. It's 10 after 9 on a Friday night.
Dude, she was doing schoolwork last night until... She only goes to school Monday through Thursday, okay? She was up last night till probably 12:30, quarter to 1 doing her schoolwork last night. But I'll tell you what, she's got A's in everything. So she's kicking ass.
Nerdball.
She's kicking ass. She's kicking ass. She's doing a really, really good job in school. And
Laura, if you're hearing this, good job, hon.
I couldn't be more.
Super proud of her.
I could not be more pleased with how she's doing. And she's just
I've
absolutely
actually
rocking
been
it.
through that bullshit program, okay?
Yeah.
At a different school.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from personal experience how hard that is, and you have so much you have to remember.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're working front office or back office. Like, you literally have to know everything.
Well, what's cool is, like, she's going to be starting her new job at UH. She was supposed to start Monday, but there's a lag, so they're going to start her a week from Monday now, which is fine. She's going to...
be at main campus, or...
No, just the office in Hudson, one of the Hudson offices.
Okay.
So she's going to be working there, which is not far from home. And she's going to be doing a little bit of front end. She's actually going to start in as a medical receptionist. They're also going to let her do her externship while she's at work, and then after work she's going to go to school for 3 or 4 hours and then come home, do her homework, and so she's going to be doing all that there. Then after she's done with school, then they're going to make her a medical assistant there. And she'll probably end up doing maybe a little bit of both jobs. So I was like, hey, why not? If they're gonna, let you do both.
Basically.
Yeah. So she's excited, and I'm very, very proud of her. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of her.
The one thing I hated the most about doing that job is it's not the back office stuff, because I love that stuff. That portion was fine. Doing injections and stitches removal and vitals and blah 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 and all that. That was the fun part. The part that I hated the most was actually sitting on the phone with these people going, yeah, I need to talk to the doctor. Well, the doctor's not available right now. Like, this is his reception is. What can I do? Like, that part was the most annoying part.
Victoria really wanted to work for a urologist so she can clean phenorchals.
Yeah.
No. I'm sure she's seen her fair share of phenorchals.
Better yet.
Yeah.
She could work with a proctologist.
Oh.
So that way she could say, man, I work with a bunch of assholes through the day.
I already work with a bunch of assholes.
Well,
First snap, here we go.
There's working with assholes and there's working in assholes.
Yeah.
Gets a little sneaky after a while.
Oh, what a shitty job.
Yeah.
Literally.
I actually worked in a pediatric office. Actually, it's my kid's pediatric doctor's office now, because that tells you how long I've been with them. So.
Okay. Yeah, a year or two or a bunch.
See, I would hate to be a gynecologist. You know why?
Why?
Because then you come home and your wife wants to get it on, and honey.
The last thing I want to look at is another pussy.
It's like, I don't want to bring my work home.
Yeah, you get a little zit right there.
Yeah.
you go down there and go, honey, we gotta check this out. There's some serious shit going on here. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, wait a minute. You're not supposed to have cottage cheese coming out of there. That's not a good thing.
Why is it yellow? Oh.
Now, if I could work in any department, it would be derm.
Ooh.
Dermatologist.
Yes, because I would want to be Dr. Pimple Popper's.
Oh God! Between you and Lori, oh God!
I watched. She got me watching that show with her last night.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
I watched Dr. Pimple Popper. Then that show that I really cannot stand. It really grows. The pimple popping actually doesn't bother me. You know what show fucking bugs the shit out of me? Is that fucking foot show. I cannot.
Ooh, Toe Jam Central.
Oh, Jesus. You watch all these fucked up feet, and there's like, then you see these like feet with like calluses that are like 9 inches thick, and it's just disgusting. I'm like, I can stand watching Dr. Pimple Popper popping shit all day long, okay?
That doesn't bother me.
That doesn't faze me in the least. You give me some nasty-ass foot to look at, game over. I mean, I'll watch that 600-pound life, okay, with Lori. Now, let me tell you something. Here's what cracks me up about that show. Do you ever notice early on in the interview, and they do it every single show, they always get the camera angle from the floor looking up at somebody. I'm like, why do you want to show that freaking angle? Why in the hell do I want to look up some 700-pound woman's dress? I'm sorry, I cannot stand that. That is just, ugh.
Speaking of 600-pound life,
Yeah.
star Kalisa McMillan has died at age 39 today.
Who?
She was one of the females that was her story was portrayed on My 600-Pound Life.
Oh, let me see if I because I watched a whole bunch of them. Let me see who she is.
Yeah, her name is Kalisa McMillan. She died at 39 today.
I think I had her as an Uber passenger a couple days ago. I shit you not. I had a lady get in my car who took up my entire back seat. I took her. She ordered an Uber to go a block, to go from where I picked her up at to go to her car in the parking deck. A block away. She spent with the surge probably $20 for a 2-minute ride.
But you know what, though? There are some people that actually genuinely cannot help that.
There's one thing that have thyroid issues, but
I remember her now. I remember her now.
To get that big,
means
you're still stuffing your face. And
I remember her. I remember her. Yeah.
And I mean, you allow yourself to get that big. I mean, I felt bad. This lady should order a pickup truck and a forklift, not me. And she crawls in the back of squeezes in the back of my car. Can you move the seat up any further?
See, now I can't show everyone on the camera, but there's just like an angle here. This is the angle I'm talking about.
Ugh.
They do that every damn show, and it's a little hard for everyone to see right now. But it's very hard. But they always show this.
Like from the floor up.
The floor up. Like why? Why do I want to see? Why? Why? Did they make them look bigger? What the hell are they trying to do here? Then you got Dr. Nowzard and he lives in Texas. Hey, how y'all doing? The Dr. Now on it. How y'all doing? I'm working on that voice. How y'all doing? That's what he says. It's like he's like 75 and he's still doing surgery. Isn't that amazing?
Who is this?
Dr. Now on that 600-pound live show, the doctor.
I don't watch it all that.
Oh, I watch it because I get forced to watch it every night it's on.
I only watch it when I'm bored and there's nothing else on.
No, I get to watch it like all the time because that's what Lori watches. He's 75 years old and he's still performing surgeries. But he doesn't look that old. The guy he doesn't look any older than like 55.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from Iran. He's Iranian, and he don't look any older than 55 years old.
You take good care of yourself. And,
he's just the guy's a truck. That's all I can say. Apparently, I'm trying to fix my little glade.
No, you had it wrong. That's why I corrected it.
Oh, this says it's supposed to go like that.
No, they were always supposed to. Up? You're supposed to lift that little thing up. I saw it on Facebook.
Oh, that's what. In the directions it said lift the thing at the bottom up.
Yeah, I always saw the lifted the top thing up.
No, that's supposed to be the bottom. Because they said that's how it's supposed to be. Is the bottom. I don't care because you get more. I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, down here we.
Down here we need all the odor control we can get. We're in a basement for crying out loud. This is where my dog. Ew! Look, it's shit. Yeah. It's shit out. There we go. We're gonna kind of do that.
Yeah.
It's having a moment. Screw it. I don't care at this point. Here, maybe I can put some of it like here.
Yeah. Right on the odor.
Right on the odor. Wait a minute. Right on it. Let's stop some odor.
Yeah.
There.
So I have a question.
I have an answer for you.
So did you guys see that crazy story about the guy that died from eating too much black licorice?
I did see that story. I did not read it. I saw the headline, but I didn't read the story.
He was eating the equivalent of a bag and a half every day for like 2 weeks or something, and it caused his body to go into like shut down.
I don't like black licorice all that much.
I don't like it to begin with.
I mean, I might have a piece every now and then.
I just don't like the black stuff to begin with.
I like like Twizzlers. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
they got all these funky ass flavors now. Give me the strawberry ones. I'll eat the hell out of them.
Yeah, the original red.
The original red, the strawberry. They got cherry. They taste like shit. They got these orange creamsicle ones. They taste like shit. Give me a freaking regular strawberry Twizzler. Oh, you kidding me? I'll eat a whole bag. That, and the other thing I like to eat, and this, I got a whole box of them upstairs. I got them at Sam's Club. It's fruit roll-ups.
I haven't had those in forever.
Right here.
Oh my God.
Man dies after overdosing on black licorice. This is coming from Fox News. Yay.
I heard that story was legit. I mean, I just didn't read the article.
It says, doctors revealed that a 54-year-old Massachusetts construction worker essentially overdosed on black licorice. The candy contains glizeric acid, which caused the man's potassium levels to plummet. Dangerously low levels of potassium can lead to abnormal heart rhythms, high blood pressure, and in some cases, congestive heart failure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
small amount of licorice you eat can increase your blood pressure a little bit. Dr. Neil Butala, a cardiologist at Massachusetts General and one of the authors of the case report in the New York England Journal of Medicine. The man who was not identified in the case report collapsed while eating lunch at a fast food restaurant. The incident occurred a few weeks after he had switched from red licorice to black licorice. He reportedly ate a bag or more of the candy per day.
That's a lot. I mean,
It says, for perspective, the U.S. Drug and Food Administration warns that if you're 40 years of age or older, eating 2 ounces of black licorice a day for at least 2 weeks could land you in the hospital with an irregular heart rhythm or arrhythmia due to the presence of the compound glycyrrhizin in the candy. After the man collapsed, emergency services were called and CPR was performed. The man was revived but died comfortably with his family at his bedside 32 hours after presentation.
You know, that's crazy. I mean, like, you know,
it ultimately caused his heart to stop.
I'm not a huge, like I said, I'm not a huge black licorice fan as it is. I mean, like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
No.
And it's one of those, okay, I might have one piece. You know, I can only stand to eat 1, maybe 2 pieces of it, and I'm done. You know, I'm like, that's enough. I mean, to eat a bag and a half of it a day?
A day for 2 weeks.
What would prompt somebody to eat that much black licorice? I mean,
Serious snack craving.
that's like the worst.
I don't know what you can crave.
Food addiction.
How can you crave that for 2 weeks? I mean, the flavor's not even like
good.
I mean, now don't get me wrong.
That's like people with the black jelly beans. I can't.
I can't do them either. Now, like, I'll give you an example. I got a big box of fruit roll-ups at Sam's Club. They're like 75 in the box, right? I am guilty of this. I will sit there and probably eat 10 at a time. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I love the damn things. Don't get me wrong. It's something I've eaten as a kid, you know, all the way until like now I'm 42 years old. And I get myself a box of them, and I'll munch on them, and I'll munch on them. I'm like, God, you know, they're good, you know. But I'll tell you what, and you would think, you know, with all that, you know, it's not real fruit. I'll tell you what, I went and sat down on the toilet last night. I haven't been constipated in years. I was sitting there for an hour and a half. I couldn't shit. And I'm like, Lori's like, yeah, maybe you had too much fruit roll-ups. I'm like, normally they make me go, but you know, no. Apparently I just. But you know, I ate. There was a box of they have like the tie-dye ones. They're okay, but my favorite is give me the strawberry. I love the strawberry fruit roll-ups. And they're not like the ones I used to have as a kid. Remember the ones we had as kids, and they had you actually see the strawberry seeds in them still? Because it was made more of real fruit as opposed to this stuff's like a fruit flavoring.
I'm not a big fan of Twizzlers. I'm gonna tell you now. I would pick a Red Vine over a Twizzler any day.
Yeah.
You can't find Red Vines anywhere.
Yeah, it's not a fan of them either. But I like the Twizzlers. I mean, that's another one of my guilty pleasures is give me a bag of red Twizzlers and I'll eat the shit out of them. I mean, but that's like once in a while. It's not like I have to go eat them every damn day.
Yeah, I mean,
Starburst girl, sorry.
Give me the strawberry Starburst. Those are my favorite. The pink ones. Love them things.
Do you know I actually read this like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and I meant to mention it last week and I didn't get a chance to. But they're going to be actually releasing single flavor bags where
I heard.
Just colors.
I want the pink. Just give me the pink ones. I love the strawberry.
Or the orange?
The orange are awesome too. But the strawberry and the orange are my 2 favorites.
I'll take the lemons if you don't want
And the
them.
lemons are good too. You know, Tony likes the lemons.
Yeah.
They're all, don't get me wrong, they're all good, but give me the strawberry whenever's like Alex will buy a little pack or 2 of them. And I'm like, hey, give me a couple of strawberries, you know. Like, I'll eat those, but I don't eat those stuff a whole lot either.
Thanks, I'm good.
Because it's like you see, you know, you walk in go to like a gas station in the candy aisle, and you know, one side's king size everything, the other side's regular.
Right.
And I mean, you know, there's got to be 100 different bars available anymore.
Oh, sure.
I mean, because like somebody put on there, okay, you have a bag of Hershey's, you know, the Hershey sampler.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, because they contain regular, dark, crackle, and Mr. Goodbar.
Right.
You rarely ever, if you walk into a store, you rarely ever see them sell Mr. Goodbars or crackles.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. And Mr. Goodbar, I mean, it's plain peanut and, because Hershey makes theirs with almonds.
Mr. Goodbar used to be, I mean, as a big
Huge.
candy bar, I used to enjoy those.
I'd rather eat a Hershey Crackle over a Nestle Crunch.
Crackles are much better. And
Because it's
actually
better chocolate.
It's better chocolate, yeah.
Yeah, Hershey's, I mean, hands down better chocolate.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't like Butterfingers. Never been a big fan of Butterfingers. But
Never been a fan either.
But one of my favorite candy bars is the Fifth Avenue.
Different peanut butter.
Yeah, I mean, it's all together. Yeah. I mean, if I rate my 5 favorite candies, Reese's up at the top, Reese's Cups.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
Love them things.
Fifth Avenues.
Those are good.
A tie between Mounds and Almond Joy, but I don't like coconut.
Yeah.
But I do like the chocolate and the coconut together.
Sure.
And then, probably number 4 will be a Baby Ruth for me.
Baby Ruths are great.
And 5, nobody liked them when they got them for Halloween, but I always loved them. Clark bars.
Clark bars are good. And and here's an honorable mention: $100,000.
Oh yeah,
$100,000.
Oh yes.
$100,000 are great.
$100,000 are great.
We get them at work all the time. Whenever he stocks them with $100,000, I'll buy 2 or 3
two or three bars.
Yeah, I'll buy 2 because we sell candy bars for $1 a piece at work. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll grab a couple $100,000 and I'll munch on them throughout. I'll grab them when I work in the back.
And how many damn varieties of Reese's do they sell now? They got some now that are more peanut butter than chocolate, more chocolate than peanut butter.
I know.
They got Nutrageous. They got the one that's got the white
chocolate with the peanut butter. There's so many now.
God,
so many damn varieties of Reese's.
I know. I love. I see. My old favorite used to be Snickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been.
I used to love Snickers bars. I don't eat them that much anymore. I mean, now I'm kind of turned into either a Twix guy. I like Twix. I love Kit Kats.
I could do with or without those.
I could do Kit Kats.
So, what do you think of them putting out all these whacked out Kit Kat flavors in the next year?
Some of
coffee, mint.
Now, see, the mint ones are good.
I haven't had the mint ones.
The mint ones, see, that's the one I've tried the mint.
Good.
The mint one is really good. Mint one is really good.
They're going to be releasing an apple pie, a pumpkin spice, birthday cake, cotton candy.
Speaking of pumpkin spice, I got to tell you one here. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, finish up your thought, then I'll tell you what I got.
You just need a pumpkin spice and everything nice, apparently.
That's supposed to be released, but they haven't hit the stores yet.
I saw this on a couple different news sources. They are allegedly releasing a pumpkin spice mac and cheese.
I know.
Did you see that? I'm like, that just does not sound good.
No.
There's nothing that sounds like it would be good with that at all. Kraft is releasing a pumpkin spice macaroni and cheese.
I'm actually excited for it.
Ask Alex. He's a mac and cheese guy.
He won't touch it.
No.
Like one thing he wants, and that's something they released, they talked about a while ago, was a Stouffer's mac and cheese tap. You pull the tap handle and
yeah,
that's what he wants. He wants that. They actually, if you look it up, a Stouffer's mac and cheese tap. If you look it up online, it's a real thing, and he wants one in a major way. I'm like,
see, one thing I'm going to have to make is like I'll buy like the boxes of mac and cheese.
Yeah,
is what my mom used to make is she used to make she'd like boil like two of the boxes, the good mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It's got the foil pouch sauce, not
okay.
the powder shit.
Okay, so the
deluxe.
Yeah. The Kraft Deluxe.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'd boil 2 pounds of the noodles and make it according to the box. Put it in like a casserole pan.
Yeah.
Put breadcrumbs on the top of it.
Oh yeah, and do a bake.
More cheese. And she'd slice tomatoes.
What Debbie used to do.
And put tomatoes on the top of it.
Well, she never did tomatoes.
And then bake it.
But she
that
did.
was so good.
But she did a bake. What she used to do is she'd buy the Velveeta bars.
Yeah.
Melt that down and then do.
Mr. Lactose Intolerant over here.
Mr. Lactose Intolerant over here. Then she'd shred some shreddable on it.
Yeah.
And then we put panko breadcrumbs on it and then bake it. Oh yeah, it was killer.
Yeah, my mom used to put tomatoes on top of it. She'd thinly
slice
them.
But when I did mine, guess what I had to throw in mine? Bacon.
Yeah, of course.
You're not a bacon guy, but
I have imitation bacon bits at home.
Yeah.
I use the imitation stuff when I make potato skins.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to make skins.
Right.
Scoop out the innards.
Yeah.
Deep fry what's left.
Oh, yeah.
And then a little bit of cheese, a little bit
of
of bacon, and
the real deal.
Put them in the broiler.
The real
That's
deal.
what I make.
Remember the Tato Skins potato chips?
Oh yeah, the Keebler ones.
Yeah, the Keebler ones. Not the bullshit ones they got out now that TGI Fridays does.
See, I like
the
those.
The Keebler. Now they're good, But
Yeah.
the Keebler ones that they came out with
Were killer.
Were killer. Those things were the best. The sour cream and chives
Yeah.
were my
I
favorite.
remember those.
Those were so good.
Now, you know what I'm glad came back out were Planters cheese balls.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The cheese balls
I've got
from
a couple.
Planters.
And the canister ones.
Yeah.
Because the knockoff ones that they've been selling in these big plastic jugs
Yeah,
aren't
they
the
suck.
same.
Yeah.
But I got nacho cheese Planters cheese balls at home.
Yeah.
They had them for a good sized container of them at
Right.
for 99 cents. I got like 4 of them.
All right.
And it's just, those are the bomb. Planters.
Now you're talking about all this food, man, but we'll talk more about this when we come back. Let's take a break.
All right.
All right. Some kind of radio show here on Facebook Live. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about whatever the hell else we feel like talking about. Sex with Furniture could be next. You never know on this show. Be right back, guys.
RBF is a serious epidemic sweeping our nation. RBF, better known as resting bitch face, has plagued women for centuries. We all know them. Some of us have even been them. Stop the madness. Get the help you need. Call the Ditch the Bitch hotline now. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO. Trust me, I suffered from RBF. And look at me now. I'm cured. Stop insulting strangers, missing out on free drinks at the bar, and getting passed over for promotions. Call our Ditch the Bitch hotline. Get the help you desperately need. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO or 1-800-732-6630. Ditch the Bitch today.
Mom, can I have a popsicle? No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Nap Time, when they just won't shut up.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
That was a fast 16 months of intensive guitar training, dude. Yeah! Except for that 2-week medieval honeymoon. Hello, San Demon! introduce you to a little friend of mine. This is little Ted.
Hello, little Ted.
And this is little Bill.
Hello, little Bill.
All right. Now, for the rest of our band. Ted. On conga and bongos, proof positive that you can't tell a book by its cover, the dude who can make one word mean anything, Station! And our backup dancers, Station's most bodacious creations, the good robot Usher! And over here, our bass player, the Duke of Spook, the Doc of Shock, the man with no tan. Please say hello to Death himself, the Grim Reaper!
You might be a king or a little street sweeper, but sooner or later you dance with the Reaper. Get down with your bed, sir. I love show business.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been to the past. We've been to the future. We've been all around the afterlife. And you know, Ted, the best place to be is here. The best time to be is now. And all we can say is, let's rock!
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back. About 22 minutes left to go in the program, and I see Eric's name is on the Zoom meeting. Eric, you with us?
No camera.
No camera, no audio. Eric.
And I won't hear you there.
Eric?
Wow.
Okay, I don't think he's there. He's there, but he's not there. I don't hear him, don't see him. All right. His camera, Eric was there. It said Eric, but don't hear no audio from Eric, so.
Yeah, he must be having issues.
No.
Nah, no way.
No. Anyway, welcome back to the program. Let's see. Wait a minute. What did I get? Oh, never mind. Just a message from Jason. No, Jason. No, Jason let me know about. You send me some info on movies. I'll look at that when we
get done.
Excuse me. Sign up for that. I've had the worst indigestion tonight. Man, I hate it.
Is that mac and cheese?
Yeah, we hear you now, Eric.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know, my audio is all messed up, but I'm here now.
Hit it with a hammer.
It's the
Sledgehammer works.
Hit it with a frickin' big hammer. You'll be fine. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Good, how about y'all?
Well, we're good. We're good.
We're here.
We're here. We're live. Tony's awake.
Yeah, he wasn't earlier, if that's it.
That's a surprise.
He was not earlier, and I got a really nice picture of him too. Yeah.
Leaning down.
He was head into the microphone. It was great. He was into it. That microphone is very comfortable. Apparently.
Yeah. Spongy.
Spongy.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, very soft. Very soft.
Eric, what's going on with you, bud?
Nothing really. Just been working a lot. Got the station up and going since about early July.
Right.
So, other than that, really nothing much.
No, nothing much. Okay, that's cool. How's the new job treating you? Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
It's been really good.
Good. That's good. That's good to hear.
Yes. We like to hear that.
I love to hear that. It's awesome news. Awesome news. Anyway, anyhow, it is 9:40. We got about 20 minutes left to go before we. Excuse me. After I drop my bottle opener, that I don't have any bottles down here to open, but I got a bottle opener. Yeah. Next week begins Halloween theme month here on the show, and we will be doing Halloween themed movies throughout the month of October.
Yay!
So
Very nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Halloween theme month. I have not picked them yet, so we will be.
We got to do the Devil's Rejects and the House of a Thousand Corpses. 2 Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah.
And he redid Halloween too. What do you do? Thumbs down, Victoria.
I'm not a Rob Zombie House of a Thousand Corpses fan. I'm sorry.
No, you want horror? Rob Zombie's the man. For how? Yeah, I mean, watch those 2 movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing better than Captain Spaulding. What, you don't like clowns?
No, I really don't. I have a big, ginormous phobia against clowns.
Okay, well, we should do our first movie. It should be It. Stephen King's It, the new one.
We can also do Phantasm because that involves one of Phantasm 2 involves one of our favorite people.
Okay.
I like Phantasm. The guy's kind of creepy. Which he wasn't intentionally. If you actually know, I actually know a little hidden fact. That guy was not intentionally supposed to be creepy, but the director saw how creepy he was once he had the full costume on, and was like, "We'll go with it."
Or what is that? Faces of Death?
Oh God, yeah, I remember that.
Where there's part of it where they show the guys are in Africa and they're eating monkey brains.
Oh, I've seen that.
Okay, well, come on, Victoria. It'd be
nasty shit.
Yeah.
As long as we give proper dues to the horror master.
Who's that?
Wes Craven.
Yeah, he's all right. He couldn't hold Rob Zombie's jockstrap.
I beg to differ.
I've seen a lot of Wes Craven's stuff.
I sense a horror movie battle coming up.
No, it's and Hellraiser was good. It was good for its time, but we got to go a little bit more. Hellraiser, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, they were all good in the 80s and the 90s. We got to get, this is a new century, new millennium.
Sure.
Let's modernize a little bit here. And there was nobody like Rob Zombie way back when. Rob Zombie, you just look at him, he just scares the shit out of you looking at him. Then how messed up his mind is. When he redid Halloween, same story and everything with Michael Myers and everything. That's not Jamie Lee Curtis and that.
Right.
And then House of a Thousand Corpses. Nothing better than the dude walking in to try to rob him at the gas station. Here, why don't you take some fried chicken home for your mama so I don't have to put my boot up your ass? And the guy's like, and then the other dude's like, hey, yeah, you're Richard Wick. We used to be like, Richard Wick plays with this prick. It smells so bad it makes you sick.
Oh, Jesus.
And then some dude barges in. They turn, and, he's just hits a dude trying to rob him in the head, head with the baseball bat. And he's like, and this is for you not liking clowns. And he showed, 6 shots in the head.
Jeez.
It's great.
Yeah. We'll say if we're going to do a Who's Harrier contest on October 17th, we need to watch for that night, though.
Yeah, we'll be doing that.
Yeah, Who's Harrier? Well, I'm trying to think what could we do that's scary and have a hair theme.
Exactly.
That would be something good.
Hair theme.
A hair theme and scary. What is scary and hairy?
You know what's real scary?
Huh?
Harry.
Yeah.
Werewolf. Anything with werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come.
Yeah, werewolf movie. There we go.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Come up with something.
We'll figure something out. We will figure something.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to.
That'll be a special week. Everybody's going to be in pain that night.
That Friday. Yeah, not me.
Yeah, not me either, because I'll be laughing my ass off, but might be in pain laughing.
That's okay. I know where I'm going to be. I don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend, but Mayfield Theater, I think it's Mayfield. I think my mom said it's Mayfield, is not only doing the Kane Brown, because I'm a huge Kane Brown fan.
Who?
Concert, but right after Kane Brown, they're running Rocky Horror Picture Show and Little Pet Shop of Horrors.
Oh.
I will be there in costume, cosplaying it up.
What are you dressing up as?
I haven't decided yet.
Don't know.
I think the what is it? The David Bowie character will work for you.
Yeah, I could.
For Rocky Horror Picture, I'm gonna cosplay it up. I think I may go as Magenta.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
as long as you have a good time.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ben's not here. I gotta ask him next week since he's in Kent. Saturday the 31st this year. Halloween's actually on a Saturday, and the last 2 years I've gotten kind of screwed out of not being able to bar hop a little bit.
Right.
Because my DD 2 years ago he flaked out on me. Last year I just didn't bother to ask.
Right.
But this year I actually want to go out and drink a couple of beers, and I don't plan on driving it all that night.
I can't say I blame you.
But and you got to start earlier if the bars are going to close earlier.
Yep.
So start about 5 o'clock, and hit up B-dubs and do the wings and the drafts thing, and then just bar hop. I just want to walk in every bar, have a beer, and I'd be happy at the end of the night. If I go home at 11 o'clock and go to bed, so be it. And that night too, if the bars were able to stay open later, is the night we fall back, so you'd have an extra hour drinking.
Right.
Because it's always it's always the first Sunday of November. And
But here's the thing.
Huh.
Wait a minute, I got one here, guys. I got one, guy. Here, hang on. For the 17th, here we go.
Okay.
How about American Werewolf?
Something like that could work. It has to do with hair.
Yeah, 1997.
Is that the London one or in Paris?
An American. Okay, yeah.
Okay, just to kind of give everyone an idea, let's hope this video plays the correct way, but we're going to transition to this for a second.
Okay. There you go.
And right back on there. And
That Tim Burton?
One of our best graphics I've ever seen.
was that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Had to do that for everybody. But yeah, we're going to be doing the Halloween month here.
Halloween month.
Halloween month here on the show. We are going back to theme months. So
yeah, that works. Well, that's why when we did these two, I'm like, with us, with Bill and Ted 3 coming out.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if we got 2 weeks a month to do in September, why not just do? Because I like the sequel of Bill and Ted, this one, as much as I like the first movie, because they at least made it a separate kind of story.
Right.
First one, they had to pass their history exam or whatever in school, and then this one, okay, they went back in time because it was all the same characters too. Rufus was back.
Right.
A little bit of a different story, but he still went back in time and whatnot. And of course, the third movie, they made it way too late, and it sucked.
Yeah, it was not. It wasn't good. I mean,
and they hyped it up too much.
They
too.
they hyped the hell out of it, and it wasn't anywhere.
It's like Alex Winter. I haven't done anything since Bill and Ted's number 2, and then Keanu Reeves. I've done everything since Bill and Ted's 2.
Right.
I mean, you think about all the stuff Keanu did: Speed, The Matrix.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, John Wick.
John Wick.
Everything that just everything he's done, and what sucks is now, and I think Aaron said it pretty best last week, and I couldn't agree more with this statement, was watching Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted was watching just John Wick without the beard.
Yeah.
I mean.
I've still never seen that.
Oh yeah, I mean, Keanu Reeves' voice has changed so much over the years, and he sounds like an older gentleman now. He's in his 50s.
Yeah.
So he sounds older. He has that really rough sounding, older voice now, dude. Not like he did when he was younger. Whoa, just
whoa,
more, more naive sound to his voice back how he was back then. Now it's just a bad imitation of what he used to be. I mean, that's unfortunately is what it is now. I mean, what he did with Bill and Ted 3. I got the movie. I can watch it anytime I want. I watched it once. I'm like, God, I paid $20 for this thing.
Right.
That's $20. Yeah.
What's your favorite Keanu movie? You guys are fans of?
I don't really. I'm not. Here's the thing. I've never been a huge Keanu Reeves fan. I mean, I don't dislike the guy. I've just never been a huge fan.
The Replacements. Shane Falco.
Replacements now is one of his better movies. That was one of his better movies. I will give him that. He was good in The Matrix.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think The Replacements was probably one of his better roles.
Yeah, because
he pulled off Shane Falco very well.
Yeah, because I just couldn't, because he wasn't even the star of Speed. They made Sandra Bullock.
Right.
Right.
The star out of that one, and she's somebody that even Sandra Bullock's somebody that I've never really cared for.
Yeah.
She's
me
not
neither. Sarah Michelle Gellar doesn't do anything for me either.
No.
Sandra Bullock back in the day. I mean, the movie that really if I was I look at her and go, oh. Remember Miss Congeniality?
Yeah.
Oh, she was so good in that. She looks so good in that. Especially when he comes out of the hangar in that blue dress.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I see that. I'm like, I just go,
It's like I could never.
Always
get into
been,
her.
Always, for years.
Or
For the last
Julia Roberts.
20 years. Julia Roberts, never been.
She did her Pretty Woman, and
she was great in Pretty Woman, but she's done other stuff, but she was also pretty good in Erin Brockovich.
Yeah.
But I liked her in Pretty Woman, but I've never made it a point to Julia Roberts in this movie. I got to watch it.
No.
I don't ever really get too excited for that. So, yeah, the same with Keanu. I mean, not like I said, don't dislike the actor. Just never got into too much of he's done. I mean, I watched him in The Matrix. He was really good in The Matrix. Like you said, The Replacements was great. Bill and Ted's the first two were
great.
Awesome, great movies.
It's like a lot of people got into Vin Diesel and the stuff he did outside Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, Triple X.
I mean, he did. That was okay, and then he did. What else did he do? He did the two movies about being on the moon or something.
Oh.
But he had those all white eyes just because he couldn't see in the dark or something like that. But
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Oh my God, it's right down the tip of my tongue. I can't think of the name of it. Pitch Black.
Yeah, Pitch Black.
That was good. Actually, I own that.
But yeah, I mean, I liked obviously Vin Diesel and the fifth Fast and Furious franchise, but and it's now the last two, The Rock's not in the last two, John Cena is. So, obviously Cena's pulling, doing more of what The Rock's done. He's going to be an actor now.
Yep.
That's because The Rock is about to be in a DC movie.
Yeah.
and doesn't have time.
I mean, and even The Rock's done some stinkers. Yeah. The Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy was.
That's a good kid movie.
It was a good kid movie, but other than that, it wasn't that was a kid's movie.
Yeah, somebody probably put a gun to his head or gave him a bunch of money for him to, because I liked him in The Rundown.
Here's
the Rundown is great.
I
wish
mean,
that
the Game Plan was another kids movie.
Game Plan was another kids movie, but The Rundown, I wish they set that up for a sequel and they just never did it.
Yeah. Walking Tall was a great movie.
Walking Tall was a great movie.
He was good in The Scorpion King, and then
the CGI was horrible in The Scorpion King.
Yeah, but then The Mummy when he was in The Mummy Returns.
Yeah.
And then you look at the other stuff he had done. He did he was in 5, 6, 7, 8. He was in 4 Fast and Furious movies.
Right.
And then he did Hobbs and Shaw, which I saw last summer.
I have not seen that yet.
You have to see that.
Is it really good?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
which one?
Hobbs and Shaw.
The Hobbs and Shaw movie.
Yeah, just him and Jason Statham.
Yeah.
They hate one another so much, but they worked so well together through that movie.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
looking forward to. I mean, here's the thing. It's one of those movies I've been wanting to see. I just haven't had the opportunity to see it yet.
Yeah.
Do it on a night when you and Lori are laying in bed. Seriously, do it. It's a great date.
When we're laying in bed seriously, we're doing adult things.
They're doing a horizontal shuffle or sleeping. That's it.
Well, it's usually Lori's behest anyway, so.
But anyway, no. In reality, because when she's home right now, she's doing schoolwork. I mean, she's doing schoolwork until God knows when late at night, So you know, when we do get to actually sit and watch TV, we watched a few things. I mean, but here's the thing: me and her will sit and we'll watch a comedy together.
Yeah.
Like I love the action flicks. She's not.
Oh, there's plenty of comedy moments in that movie.
She really likes those. Like she likes watching like stand up. You know,
Yeah.
we'll watch like the one night me and her sat and we watched Kevin Hart. You know, laughed our asses off. We watched the old Raw and Delirious, Eddie Murphy. We watched some of that stuff. That's the stuff me and her really getting to
Richard
watch.
Pryor, Live on the Sunset Strip.
Richard Pryor, George Carlin.
Eddie Murphy. I
Eddie
want
Mur-
half,
you know,
Eddie. I want half.
The classics, you know. We watch some of the classic comedians and just some of the classic shows.
Ever watch some old Bob Saget stand up?
The old Bob Saget stand up, Down and Filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The guy. How the hell did he land Danny Tanner on Full House?
Yeah, because he has that wholesome look about him. It's that.
Yeah.
He's
He
got
was
that.
not actually the original guy that was supposed to play that character.
I know that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the original trailer or the original pilot for that
Who was
they
supposed
didn't
to play
release?
that?
I can't think of his name, but he
I
sucked in
can't
it.
either, but it was originally some guy, and after they did an audience test of it,
It wasn't good.
he wasn't well received, and then they
It-
offered it
it
to
did-
Bob Saget, and Bob Saget.
Well, Bob Saget was actually the first choice,
And then
Bob
he
couldn't
said
do it
no.
because Bob couldn't do it because he had a contract. He was doing some news program back in the day. He was like doing the weather somewhere, and he wasn't allowed to go do it.
Yeah.
Then after that went to shit,
Yeah.
he was freed up, and they're like, "Okay, Bob, you want to do Full House now?" "Yep, I'm in." So then they
Because-
fired the other guy.
And you remember when Full
But
House?
but the other guy sucked. He didn't have any chemistry with Stamos or Coulier at all. They had no chemistry at all.
And it's funny because you remember way back in the day when Full House was on, all three of the guys in there had a side project going. Because you remember Saget was hosting Funniest Home Videos.
Mm-hmm.
Right after Funniest Home Videos, Coulier was hosting America's Funniest People.
Well, but they did that after Full House started.
Yeah, the three of them.
Yeah.
And then of course, Stamos was doing General Hospital.
Right.
So they were all three of them had.
But before that, remember Coulier's first real TV gig? It's a TV show. It was on Nickelodeon called Out of Control.
Yep.
You remember? You don't remember that?
No.
Oh goodness.
Out of Control, and it was very cheesy,
Okay.
to say the least. But it fit. But it fit
Guy's name
Coulier.
was John Posey.
John
Victoria.
Posey. Okay.
The only thing I remember.
John to the rescue.
Yeah. The only thing I really remember from Nickelodeon was Double Dare, and they're bringing it back with Mark Summers, the original host.
Yeah, I heard they were doing that.
Nice.
They did
Yeah.
it with
He's
that.
gonna be a little
Well,
79.
well, here's the thing. They brought it back with that young black girl.
Yeah.
And it didn't go over well.
No.
Mark was like there, but he was like the announcer. Mark needed to be the host.
And hands down, they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they had it, when they were coming around
Like-
and taking auditions.
I'll give you a little audio clip of Dave Coulier doing Out of Control. I'll do before we go. Here we go. I'm gonna play just a minute of it.
Yeah, it's old Nickelodeon. You can tell by the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Listen to this for a minute.
Okay.
Let's see. That's it. Ab. Today we'll meet the mud people. Teeth. And we'll voyage to see what's on the bottom. Broken L looks okay. Oh, whatever that is. And we'll confuse animals. T, anyone? Okay, let's see. Whoa. Oh, and we'll visit weird places. You. And I need a, whoa, what's this? Spaceship. It's Out of Control. And now, here he is, the man who thinks Hawaii is how Norwegians say hello. The guy who owns 500 swimming suits, all the same color. Our host, Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier! Dave Coulier! If I hear that name one more time, I'll scream!
Dave Coulier? Diz, what is it, a monster, an alligator or something?
No, you said the name and I screamed!
Well, Diz, that's my name. I mean, that's how I start the show. I mean, the announcer starts the show. He says, and now here's our host, Dave Coulier. And Waldo puts that camera on me right there.
Waldo, Waldo, hear that name one more time, I'll scream again.
Yeah, where is Waldo anyway? Okay, where is he?
He went on a
This show is so
vacation.
stupid.
He couldn't take it any longer either. And if I don't
It
get
was like a knockoff of like.
I'm gonna scream and scream and scream and scream.
Okay.
It was so
Where's
bad.
the other camera?
He took it on vacation with him.
He took the camera on vacation with him?
Well, he said it was looking kind of pale.
Oh, hello, out of control. Hiya, Dave.
Dave. If I hear that name one more time, I'm gonna scream.
Cheers. Waldo, where are you? Well, I'm at the beach. Waldo, you
This-
took a
this is
camera
bad.
with you. Well, camera.
It almost sounds like you can't do that on
like
television.
anybody else. Well, that's great.
There's
Waldo,
like an
but
adult
now we're
version
missing
of
one
it.
Camera. Having a wonderful time, Dave. Wish you were here.
Vacation! Everybody, vacation!
This is pretty good. You know, a lot of us want to take a vacation, but we don't always have the time. One way to take a vacation without actually going someplace is to eat out. And if you're going to eat out, you should go to someplace exotic. Boldly go where no man has gone before. Oh.
It's a little hard these days with women.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to go there. I had to do it. I had to do it. On that note, let's end this program, shall we?
Yeah,
We
let's
shall.
get the hell out of here.
All right, everybody.
No, better yet. Cut it out.
Oh, Jesus.
You know.
Oh, my God. Did he just do that? Did he just do it? I think he just did.
Yes, he did. He just did cut it out.
Cut it out.
I know. All right, let's get out of here. We'll see everybody
Next week.
next Friday.
See ya.
Good night, all.